You ain't got no chat. And how about this? Since everything's documented, how about this? If you don't win the league this season, yeah, I can put money on it, yeah, that Man United will win the league before you. How about that? How about that? That's documented now. Yeah.
Ooh.
So let's talk.
Chaps, don't do this to yourself.
No, let's talk.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, let's talk. You've had 20 years to cut. 20 years at this shit. Yeah. You felt 20 years.
Chaps, you know what you just done? Because we're live, you fucked up. You don't even know it. You know we're live right now.
This is documented, bro.
Man doesn't know we're live.
This is documented.
He fucked up.
Hey, man don't even know where he's at. You don't even know where he's at. Like when you think I don't know what I signed up for. Do you want to say it again?
Yeah,
you man,
one more time.
It's too late. It's too late. You already said it. You don't have to say it again. It's too late.
Remember I said this. Just remember I said this. You man are bottling it before your eyes again.
Man United takeover is imminent. We're hearing the Qatari bid is the one that's taken over. It's the one that's going to be accepted, and it's the one that is going to go through. Hallelujah, man. We can't.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants, and we are getting many updates today around the VINI Junior situation. Obviously, Bruno G looks to be nearing the end of its saga, where it's looking like, I believe, 77 plus add-ons, £1 million. Looks like that's probably going to be done very soon. I know it's a very slow burn with Bruno G, but I believe that deal looks to have been done. But of course, Vinny Jr. contract talks they've broken down. Let's just say that those are what all the reports are coming out of Madrid, saying on Madrid zone, Marca, and all those things as well. Arsenal believe they're confident to get the deal done. And of course, they offered Vinny a take it or leave it offer reportedly. And that is what is going on. It looks like Vinny is standing firm. And so Real Madrid. Looks like the pendulum is swinging toward Arsenal's direction, and they are refusing to let him go into the final year of his Real Madrid career where he could leave for free. They want him sold before the end of the window if they cannot agree. I will meet at a middle ground. So, guys, we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, Paz, the creator. Big up, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to Paz every time. You know what I'm saying? Joined by Kiers and Corey today. You know what I'm saying? 235 in the house already, and we're not even 2 minutes after the intro. So make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Let's get to 100 likes already. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of Arsenal propaganda today. Do you know what I'm saying? And rightly so. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to get a Vinny Jr. over the line, and these are the positive news for them coming out, then I can understand the hype, of course. And make sure you guys are also subscribing to the channel. We are on the way to 28,200 and of course 30k. So guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. And go and hit up our sponsor in the link in the description below. With OK jerseys, of course. Get your BS. Well, maybe you might have to start getting your OK jersey with a certain name on the back. Who knows? Listen, use our code BSB for your £15 shirt. You know what I'm saying? Use your code BSB to go get your 8% off. Proceeds obviously go towards the channel. We've got a couple of super chats to get through, a couple of big ups, and then we'll get started right away. Big up Blank. Mons, can you explain Curtis Jones' armband drama? From what I know, it was Simicast, not Curtis Jones. Simicast was he threw the armband towards Soboslai, and they were having like a back and forth after the game. I don't know why. Obviously, they seem to be all right now in training and whatnot, but it was something to do with the armband towards Simicast, not so much towards Soboslai, from what I know. But I'll do some more research when I get the news in. Shout out Josh Hendo _1 with the £4.99. Corey, are you sure we're not getting Vinny?
I'm not, bro. I couldn't care less. I've said this for time. I don't care.
You see that one? I love it.
You
I
telling
love
me?
that bits in it.
I love that one too.
I couldn't care what you lot do. I'll be real. That's been
Corey,
my thing since day one.
You see, Corey,
I don't care.
this Bob gimmick, yeah, you're doing for Vinny is so telling, bro. Mum's like,
Bro,
like
Kiz, you're forcing me
you need to understand how big.
I told you, I'm on my own thing, bro.
I don't care if you're with.
Yeah, you get it, fans. Like literally, you're doing that.
Hey.
Like deep down, you know she cares.
She cares.
Don't do that. Corey.
You guys keep on coming around to me saying, Corey, what do you think? What do you think, Corey? I'm telling you, I don't care, and I've walked off. But you're still following me.
You know what it is, Corey?
You're still following me. Do I care?
That's what I'm saying, Corey. Let's get one thing straight. I don't care whether you care or not. Let's just get that out. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you do.
I don't like his lies, Corey.
I think you don't like the
problem.
fact that I don't care.
I've ever heard.
No, Corey. Why would I care? If I get Vinny,
one at a time. You man are one at a time. One at a time.
Corey, okay, yeah, you don't care in it. That's cool. That's fine. But what the problem is, Corey, yeah, like if I sign Vinny Jr., why the hell would I care about what anyone has to say? Not just you, anyone.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? So, but the problem is, Corey, I don't like liars, bro. You're lying to me right now. I have an issue.
Wait, how are you telling me? It's like when you were telling me before how I should feel with other things.
No, because I know you, Corey. Stop saying this. I know you.
If
Can I ask you a question?
telling you something, go on. Sorry, go on.
What stage of guilt is this then? Grief. What stage of grief is this from?
Oh my days. So if I tell you something and I don't care because you don't like the answer, it's the fact that now I must care.
Bro, you don't care about the lie. You care about the lie.
Many ways, bro.
Okay, all right. You lot go and do your thing. I'm gonna walk off now. Don't follow me and ask me again. Don't follow me and ask me again. I'm telling you, I don't care. Please leave me alone. Okay.
I think this one here might be bargaining. Hold on.
Because end of the day, yeah. Look, you know what, Corey? I respect it, innit? Like if you actually don't care and you're trying to do your own thing and that, I respect it, innit? That's if you're being serious. But again, I don't really.
That's been my stance since last season.
May I ask you a question? May I ask an additional question?
That's been my stance since last
season. Was there a point, for example, like at the time when Sky Sports came out with that big report of absolute nothing? Was there a point where you thought that was funny, or was there a point where
you know what? You just opened up. Yeah. You just opened up everything. Yeah. Now I remember. Now I've got my memory back.
Is that happening or not?
So Corey,
I've got my memory back.
But you know what I'm saying? Now it's all coming back. It's all coming back. You know what I'm saying? Now I've got an issue now, Corey, for real. Because you're saying you don't care, yeah? Which is cool. So if you don't care, like Paz said, when that Sky Sports report came out, but by the way, before I continue, don't lie, because I've got it right here. Uh-oh. If you would like me to show everybody.
Right here is insane.
But don't worry, I won't show it if you just admit it. But when the Sky Sports report came out and said Vinny staying, why the hell did he send it into the GC with love struck emojis?
Hold on a second.
I can go back.
Go. You show I sent that in with love struck emojis.
Okay, should we go back? Should we go back?
You sent it in that I sent it with love struck emojis, and I didn't say, oh, I was talking about BSP. Yeah, and you scroll down because you're quick to look at it. Yeah, you're quick to look at the first part. I said, oh, BSP is going to be very interesting now because of the way you guys were talking on last.
No, Corey, no. All right, cool. Let me.
So no.
Now you're at bargaining. It's bargaining.
It's going to be bargaining.
Don't be that guy, kids. Don't be that guy.
You know what? I'll be honest, yeah, Corey. I can't remember fully what you.
You can't remember fully now.
What you said. But I am gonna go. What I do know is that you said it. That's guaranteed. So we're gonna go into what you commented. That's the key bit. So Corey, you're admitting that you sent it in, right?
Brother, of course I admit, bro. This is
why would you send? But you don't care. So why even send it in?
Hold on a second. Kids, before you open the can of worms that you don't want to open, because I could say to you,
you sent it in. The worms is open. It's done. I don't know.
Just a quick question: do you care about anything that Ethan does? Yes or no?
Who, me?
Yes.
Do I care what Ethan does? What do you mean?
Yeah, do you care what Ethan does? Yes or no?
Oh, well, Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah. Do you care anything about what Ethan does?
Of course not. That goes without saying.
All right, exactly. But,
hold on. What do you mean by that?
Let me land. every other day, if you see Tottenham and Tottenham something bad with Tottenham, or for instance, an injury, or a certain player isn't playing. Yeah, a certain player isn't playing. Do you not send that in, even though you don't actually care?
Yeah, but Corey, the problem is, it's something monumental. This is Vinny Jr.
Don't let him twang you. Hold on. Don't let him twang you into thinking that you said.
I'm just gonna go find the tweet. I'm just gonna go find it.
Yeah, but you didn't say you don't care. He said that. Don't let him twang you into thinking that
he
you
just said.
Hold
on a second.
He's the one that said he doesn't care.
Paz, hold on a second, Paz. He just said he doesn't care. He said that himself. He done that by himself. I asked him. He told me he doesn't care. Yeah, but he still does it. I'm not saying that isn't a problem, by the way. That's not a problem.
No, because Corey, you're comparing. Wait, hold on. You're comparing, yeah? You're comparing me sending in what? About E?
I'm saying that you're sending anything to do with Tottenham to get them down. Yeah,
not really anything. Not anything.
Sorry? Kids,
because Corey, because
kids,
even
don't let me do this. Don't let me do this.
You're trying to Corey, can I twist my words? When I say I don't care about E and Tottenham, that's purely to do with football and the league table and the trophies and whatnot. But when we're talking about things that could elevate a club or so and so, of course I care. If he was to, obviously it's not happening. If Tottenham was to go and sign Vinny Jr. tomorrow, you think I'm not caring about that? Is that what you actually think? Of course I do. That elevates that.
I think you care to a certain extent.
Maybe we need to change the word here to worried. Maybe we need to change the word.
Yeah, do you get it, Paz?
Am I worried?
Are you not worried?
Not
concerned, perhaps.
That's a good question. Am I
Corey,
worried?
by the way, before you finish, you send it in saying, "Oh Lord," that's the comment.
Exactly. Was there any love struck?
You said Nicole, but you said, "Oh Lord."
This is what I mean.
Why are you oh Lording? Why are you oh Lording if you don't care?
No.
Because Corey, if I don't care about something, Corey, if I don't care about something, I'm not sending anything. I don't care.
Okay,
but you clearly did care. But go on, carry on.
You make me sick, but yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, I'll say this. I know that with Vinny, bro, Vinny's a world-class player. I can't even lie. In the beginning, did I think you was gonna get him? No. Did I care that you got him though? I personally don't. Because I've got something that I need to do for myself.
Got him as if it's already happened. I like the vernacular you've chosen there. I like that one.
Bro, you don't know, innit? You never know. And obviously, for example, the Mateus Fernandes. Did I expect Tottenham to get him? No. But in the end, they did. So you never actually know. I've been humbled by that. Yeah. So if you get him, bro, it just makes what I need to accomplish much harder. Much harder because he's a world-class player. But at the end of the day, do I care that you guys have him? No, not really.
So after all, hold on. You just glazed the life out of Vinny, and now you said you're not worried about Vinny joining the team that just won the league.
I appreciate good players. I appreciate good players.
Man United. Yeah, but
I just appreciate good players.
Yeah, but you're saying it as if, and I absolutely understand that you appreciate good players. I don't reject that at all. But you're now saying that it doesn't concern you that the team that just won the Premier League has just now acquired one of the best players in the world. That isn't going to derail your chances of getting your goals.
You know what it is? I don't think we look at the Premier League in the same way. I feel like you guys look at it as, oh, you're adding Vinny to the team you have now, and you're going to be unstoppable.
Not necessarily.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not necessarily.
Corey, you know why? I just clocked you. You know why what you're saying is contradicting? Because, Paz, listen to this, yeah? Corey has said numerous times between them and them on FaceTime.
Oh, so now we're doing hearsay. Now we're doing
sleeping, Corey. There's no having the facts, bro. Cool, Corey, have you not said to the man? Premier League next season.
I can't even hear kids.
Oh, you can't hear me now?
No, I couldn't. Bro,
yeah, your voice cut out. Your voice did cut out. Your voice did.
Alright, cool. Corey,
it's fine. Go on.
Can you hear me, Corey?
Yeah, go on.
Right. So, have you not said to the man then, that you want to win the Premier League next season? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
That's the first time. That's the first time hearing of that.
You know what?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Mons, you weren't there.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Can I just
my
get some
days.
clarification on the vernacular chosen there? You want to, as in it would be lovely if you did, or you think that is something that
And that's their objective. That's the
That's
objective.
my
Your-
objective.
your-
Yeah.
your objective as in this one coming here, 2027,
Yes.
the one that starts in a month, this season one, here right now.
Yes.
You think
Yeah.
that your club, Red Devils, the one in Manchester, not the blue one, the
Mm.
red one, you think
Mm.
that one is going to win the
After
league?
not being in a title race for 13 years.
Months, but the problem is Months now here, yeah. If he does want to win the Premier League, if I sign Vinny Jr., which Corey doesn't care about, I automatically win the Prem. And
now
I
you're
think
telling me you
everyone
don't
knows
care
that.
about Vinny.
So this is what
why
I
would
mean.
you not care?
This comes back to my main point. You guys look at the Premier League, maybe not Paz, but he's clearly. You guys look at it as I'm adding Vinny Jr. to this Premier League winning
And
side.
Bruno G.
Now
Bruno
I'm unstoppable.
And
That's
don't
how
forget
you-
Bruno G.
Explain
Don't
how you
forget-
look at it. Hold on. If you don't look at it that way, explain how you look at it.
Yeah, how do
I
you
look
look at it?
at
If you don't, if
I
you,
look at,
because
it as,
Corey,
I look at last season. Can I talk?
no, because I don't think you actually quite understand. So I'm trying to break it down. No, cool. Let me break
So
it
you
down.
asked me how I'm going to look at it. This is what
No, because that's what I'm
pay
saying.
attention, man. Paz, pay attention
I
right now.
know.
He's telling
Corey.
me how I should feel before I explain
I'm not
how I
telling
feel.
you how you should feel.
Pay
I'm not-
attention right now.
I'm not
Yeah?
telling you how to feel. What I'm saying to you is, what Paz asked you, I don't think you know the full details and the full context. It's not quite sunk in for you yet. So before you carry on, I'm gonna break down the context, and then you can explain, right?
Okay,
So-
thank you, kids. Thank you.
Again, this is under assumption we signed Vinny Jr. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
It's
signed
under
Vinny.
assumption you sign Vinny. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, by the way, we just won the Premier League. Yeah, we all know that. So, we just won the Premier League. We're now adding Vinicius Jr., Bruno G, and Solis into our team. You don't think we're winning that again?
No.
So who's
I
winning?
don't, I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying you guys aren't favorites. You definitely are. Yeah, you're definitely favorites based off the fact that obviously you won the Prem last season and your team is probably the most gelled out of any of the other supposedly what do you call it, trying teams. Yeah. I'll definitely say that. But a lot of stuff happened last season that probably won't happen this season. For example, the corner gimmick. That was your number one thing. That was your number one thing. You guys got through a lot of games with your corners. Yes
Because
or no?
we didn't have
Where-
the
where
Vinny.
you
Hold
guys-
on.
where
I've
you
got a
guys-
question based on this corner thing.
Go.
What about that do you think is going to change?
The what do you call it? The defending of the keeper.
I'm really
the
happy.
rules are
I'm
changing.
really happy you said that. I'm
Bro,
really
we
happy.
ain't been doing that for time.
Hold
bro.
on. The new rules are basically they're talking about helping out people with contact, right?
Yeah.
So here's my question: if we're now going for less contact in the box, why do you think that helps the other team?
I'm not saying it helps the other team, but
I
you
think
guys were strong.
that makes
I feel
it
that
worse.
you guys were strong in the box. If you have a look, I'll give
I
you.
feel like
There's
it's come
many examples if you'd like me to give.
If
Man
you can't,
United,
if you
Man,
can't choke
Man
out
United
Gabriel-
home and away. Yeah, Man United home and away. Both of your goals, I think. Besides, no. So it was two of your 3 goals. Yeah, against me were corners. Yeah, and in those corners, if you have a look, the first one was I think it was scored by Calafiori. If I'm
Wait, no, they weren't.
Oh, let him land. I actually want to hear
Huh?
this.
No,
I wanna
but
hear-
that's they weren't scored by corners though.
yes,
The
they were.
ones at Emirates.
No,
I think-
no. I'm talking about. I said at OT. The first one was at
And
OT.
Corey, you know we lost that
2 goals
game.
at OT,
You know we
one at
lost it.
one at sorry, one
No,
at
no,
OT
you didn't.
with the Emirates.
You won at OT 1-0.
No, you said
And it was the corner.
Arsenal. No, but you said Arsenal home and away.
Yeah.
You're
But I'm saying
going the away. You score corners in both
just
games.
listen. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
guys
once,
nearly.
but the ones at home, we
These
didn't win
rules
the
are not
game.
going to
So
help.
No, but I'm not saying that. But you guys nearly got yourself back in the game. And bear in mind, at this is at your ground. You guys nearly got yourself back in the game when you guys were wank. And let's not lie. Yeah, you guys got yourself back in the game from a corner that was nearly impossible for Lamens to catch. Why? Because you guys had overcrowded the keeper and kept him out. Yes or no?
So
Yeah. The first time it happened,
hold on.
everyone was debating
can I
it.
get the understanding of what these new rules are?
The new
Can I get
rules is you can't overcrowd the keeper.
You
Basically.
can't overcrowd. So now let me ask you a question.
Overcrowding the keeper is not going to work.
How do you ref overcrowding a goalie?
I think VAR and the refs are both going to be.
Yeah, but
if it's deemed overcrowded, I don't know how it works.
This is important though. This is why it's important. This is why I want your understanding of the rule.
No. But I'm saying,
how do you ref overcrowding a goalie when a goalie needs to?
I'm not a ref. I'm not a ref, so I can't 100%
but that's
say.
the point I'm making.
But it's just like
ambitious. And ambiguous.
Yeah, I know it does. It sounds mad, but at the end of the day, just like the other rules, for example, we got we scored a goal where Mbeumo handballed it was against Northern Forest, yeah, but it didn't interrupt the play, and it was in the box, yeah, and I think it was the second to last touch before Sesko scored, and it was okay. Those type of rules there.
I just
don't think. I do have a question. Like, if what I would say is that, because we'll go back to Vinny in a second, because we're kind of going off topic a bit. But if don't get me wrong, I agree with you. I feel like if the rules are changing, I think they are changing, and it's going to be harder to crowd the goalkeeper. Yeah, obviously Arsenal.
That's only one of my
were
points,
a team that benefited off that the most. However, if they're signing Vinny Jr., I don't think they're going to be relying on
get it.
as much. Anyways, for one, if they sign Vinny Jr. for one, that's already an immediate caveat to them having a certain way of scoring goals. And number two, wouldn't a certain Bruno Fernandes struggle a bit more as well, who had a lot of his goals from set pieces?
Oh, no, I don't think he would.
Which is your main source.
Why would because I've seen Bruno. Last season Bruno was a lot of set pieces, but I've seen Bruno in other seasons do stuff without doing the set pieces thing.
He wasn't doing.
You see me score goals without using set pieces.
Yeah? Okay, kids, and now I'm going to my next point. Yeah, you guys were based off your defense. You guys had basically 2 banks of 4, and you guys were defending brilliantly. Now you've got a world-class attacker that really and truly shouldn't be near Raya. He should be up the pitch. Now that's going to eventually that will leave your defense exposed.
Wait, man said the set pieces are ethical. A United fan said Man United set pieces are ethical. That has killed me.
No. Listen, our set pieces were good, but there wasn't
the word ethical. It's sending.
That is an insane statement.
But you know what it is, Montel? Don't lie to me, Montel. Yeah.
Yes, Vinny. Do you think that we're gonna make Vinny do what Martinelli does? Is that what you think?
No. I don't think you'll make him do what Mane. I think
so then your points are relevant.
So let's pivot back to Vinny. So let's pivot back to Vinny Jr.
Vinny wouldn't even be
You're going on for too long.
I am. I'm back on Vinny now. I think you
in a 4-4-2. Vinny wouldn't be on the left.
What?
He'll be up front.
I think he'll be in part of the front too. That's the whole point. Yeah. We tactically we have room for one passengerish. So like if we defend in a 4-4-2 and we attack in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, there is room for one of the midfielders to slot over to the left. We've done it before.
And who would that be? What midfielder would it be?
By God's grace, we get Bruno Guimaraes. You have Bruno Guimaraes and the other midfielder in the center. You have Rice on the left, or we have Bruno on the left.
Corey, that's literally what it would be.
That's what they used to do. And
I'm not saying
strikers off the ball. Odegaard and Havertz. Odegaard and Havertz were the 2 off the ball in like a striker, second striker role.
Well, I personally believe that the defense that they've got now, and also might I add, you're not going to have Saliba, but at the same time,
for a couple months,
bro, until like early next year.
I think we'll be fine about Saliba.
It's like 6+ months.
It's not 6 months. Who told you
that? We have
December. We'll be back in the.
We'll be back for the festive period.
No, you say that, but yeah, I've experienced a player that plays for Manchester
United. He's not the lit. He's not the lit.
You're not the lit.
You're comparing players that aren't the same.
Like my crib ain't where your crib is.
You get it, Paz. Like, stop trying to make it.
I know we don't live on the same road. I know that.
So then why are you referencing the lit?
I live on Champion Lane.
That didn't feel like an agreement. That didn't feel like an agreement. But the reality is, there's a reason why we bought 5,000 defenders. It's now time for these defenders to come forward and say, yeah, there's a reason why we're here. Mascara, out you fucking come. Let's see what you can do.
I'll be real. Just speaking on Vinny, because I feel we're going away to like now delete Saliba and whatnot. Here's the thing with Vinny joining Arsenal. If he does join Arsenal, even if Vinny doesn't play to his level, right? Even if he doesn't return to the level he was 2 years ago, do you know what he's gonna do to those like the Brentfords and like the newfound Newcastle or like any of the newly promoted teams? You know what Vinny's gonna do to those guys? This is the thing, and like it's not even like a fear-driven thing so much for me. I just know what he's gonna do. It's not like, no disrespect with Gyökeres, where I kind of wasn't sure because I didn't have enough data on Gyökeres before he stepped into the Arsenal shirt. Not even Gyökeres was verified before he joined Arsenal.
No, I'm saying like in terms of like the gold.
No, I get.
Yeah. I didn't really know how he was going to be utilized.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? How he was kind of going to be utilized and whatnot.
So
I wasn't too sure. But obviously, even if Vinny doesn't turn up against the bigger teams, I still think he's going to mow down anyone who isn't part of that top 7, and that's another 13, 14 teams. Like, do you know what I'm saying? In there, that's just going to get beat up. So I think what this does is it kind of solidifies that win and run type of thing without having to maybe rely on corners. So that's the way I kind of see it with Vinny Jr. joining Arsenal. So even if you don't care, Corey, even if we don't care as rivals, what you'd have to think about is that how often are we going to win our games against the smaller teams without those trips and those little tripwires? And because the Premier League's full of those. I'm not saying Arsenal will never lose a game. Obviously, they're going to lose games. I'm saying that but when you sign a player like Vinny Jr., there's even more room to play shit and still win.
Yeah.
Because how many times have I seen Liverpool play shit and Salah wins us the game? Like, we've won a league off that. Like, it's very much possible. You get what I'm saying? Now, how many times have you seen you guys play shit and Fernandes does something? And all of a sudden, the game switched on its head. Because remember, the lower teams in the Premier League, they can't deal with momentum swings. They can't. Can't deal with the momentum swings. So
we have, in my opinion,
and you won't need Saka. You won't need him.
That's what I was gonna say. In my opinion, before the injury and before obviously lost his burst and that, Saka was our maverick in our way, where we were playing shit and he would bail us out. You know what I'm saying? Since then, we've not really had anybody that can do that. That's why when we're playing shit, you will see, and we have to rely on a set piece to bail us out because there's no maverick. You know what I'm saying? Vinny come in would make us have that. So Corey, when you're saying like, I get what you're saying. It's the only thing you have seen. You know what I'm saying? Is the corner set piece thing. It's the only thing that you guys know as of now in it. But I'm saying, like what the Mandem said, if we was to get Vinny, no more corners, bro. Obviously, we can still score from them because we're good at them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just an added threat into our team. That Mandem, I don't think people want that. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of his contract, I think we were saying it off stream, innit? I feel like as it stands, it's 50-50 in my honest opinion. Because it's literally it's a thing of like, it's either he signs the contract, because for me, Madrid aren't budging, in my opinion. I think they're firm on what they're doing. They don't want to get because I think his wages and his image rights, I think it is. They want, what was it, 80? I think Vinny wants 80-20, I think it is. And that Paz was saying, with us, straight 100. You ain't got to worry about no image rights. You know what I'm saying? And we're willing to give him what he wants. So Madrid ain't budging. It's whether Vinny, I'm thinking, did Vinny all this time, was he using us to get a bigger deal at Madrid? And when he's clocking that Madrid aren't going to give him what he wants, he's just going to bend over anyway. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about that.
The only way we don't get Vinny is if Vinny decides he's a bitch. That's it.
No, but that's what I'm saying, Paz. But in my mind, I'm thinking
that's actually what this comes down to right now.
No, but did he think that before, or not? Did he not want those? Because he might be.
I think it's much more complicated than that.
No, let's actually simplify it to the core. Vinny, are you a bitch or not? Are you willing to come down? It's not okay. So the contract reported is 7 mil apart, and your commercial rights is worth about 20 million over 5 years. So are you 30 million pounds a bitch? That's what I want to know. That's what this is all about. Are you willing to set 30 mil alight? That's what I want to know.
You know what it is, yeah? I think to myself, like, what Vinny's asking for, yeah, what it's probably like it's around the same as Mbappe's.
Yeah, around the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
is what he deserves, though.
I personally think,
facts.
I personally think he does deserve that. Do I think he deserves all of that money due to the fact that it's been 2 years since they've done something? You have to remember that it's been 2
Remember
years.
when they did do something,
Yeah.
it was his works.
It was
Works.
and this is what I'm saying.
Then
Yeah.
you brought in someone that fucked him up.
Should Real Madrid overlook those 2 years for the fact that so much has changed in terms of their, like, because they had Xavi Alonso and, you know, they had the other brother, I can't remember his name.
I think that's more on Mbappe, though. They put Jude Bellingham up
all
front
this
and they
stuff's
were
going on.
violent.
And obviously, like, big players for their club has left as well. Modric, my man cut, Carvajal, he cut this season, if I'm correct.
Wow.
Or was it the season before? Carvajal, sorry.
Yeah, this season.
Like a lot is happening at Real Madrid, and they need their key players, bro. Real Madrid need their key players. As much as Real Madrid, they probably go cop.
No, they would have got Diamande. So there's
They don't even. I even saw somebody say they don't even want Vinny. Like, then Vinny's not essential to
I
me.
swear down, I promise.
Which
you,
is I
I'm
don't think
genuinely
that's true.
convinced they don't.
I think that's true,
They
bro.
want him to
I don't
go.
think that's true.
They are okay with him going.
They are okay.
I
They're
think
okay, bro.
it suits their longer term vision with Mbappe.
Mm.
I don't think together the long term vision is to have both of them.
It can't work. The two of them together don't work.
It's not that it can't work. We've seen it.
Yeah, it's can't. Yeah, it's just as it stands, it's not.
I
We
just
have
don't
all
think,
the information
I don't think Mbappe left on the left's gonna work if they need to be defensive.
Yeah, but he's on the left already. He's never in the middle. He's never.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Vinny are hogging up
Mbappe
their
reminds me of Rashford. You know, this is why I don't even want Rashford. I'll be honest. Like, it's just Like,
bro,
I personally
Mbappe
think
can't help but drift to the
Vinny's
left. That's the problem. You can't help it because it's programmed in his brain to do that.
He did it for
Yeah,
France. He's done it for Real Madrid, bro.
Exactly.
I think personally, I think Vinny's so essential for Real Madrid's team. If they lose
I
Vinny,
don't think Corey, I literally don't think
Mbappe goes back to playing on the left. As I made my point yesterday, we were talking about Crabber, Mbappe, and Vinny. Like, I do believe Vinny was the best left winger in the world for one season, but the season before that was Mbappe scoring hat trick in the World Cup final. Mbappe, I do believe that was the best left winger in the world.
Yeah,
the year before that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously Vinny had his year where he believed he should have won the Ballon d'Or. Then Crabber came along, and now Crabber's been the best left winger for the last 2 years. I believe that's the order. What doesn't change is the fact that those three are in a little bracket above everyone else. Like the gap between anyone else on the planet, like those three can. I agree. There's a big drop. There's a steep drop before you get to anyone else. Maybe Diaz is the next one after that. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a steep drop.
Are you talking about left and right wingers?
No, left wingers.
Just left.
Left wingers.
But it's again like, but it's a thing, Corey. You know what it is? The reason why
then before that it was Neymar. So
the reason why I think he is essential, Corey, was because again, like Mont said, they're getting Diamande. That's done. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't have Diamande, maybe you could make the argument Vinny's important. We can't let
Diamande is a right winger.
Yeah, but you can play on the left. So Corey, in their eyes, they're thinking on the left. You know, he can play both. He can play both wings. He might be better on a certain position, but he can play both.
You won't get that.
Not Mane. Mane was like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
The actual thing is, like I'm saying, they have the option. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a thing where they're like, oh, I'm struggling. What are you gonna do? They've literally got Mbappe and Diamande for that left position. So they're good, bro. They don't need Vinny. They don't need him. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get these super shout. Ton 45 to 547. Sorry, with the super. He goes from bantering Arsenal, chance of signing him to not caring.
If you think that's me, then
how peculiar.
Yeah.
It's Mike with the 499 super. Big up your damn self. Mikey says, good evening, Sir Corey. These Arsenal fans are gassed over signing Victim Jr. Cunha will still surf at the Emirates.
One, we ain't even signed them, but shame though.
We focus on us.
Sometimes shame.
We've got a job we need to do. That
Acquire
would be
shame. Acquire shame.
Project United.
Alright, Corey.
Shout out Josh Hendo with the £10 super. Big up, Josh. Big up yourself. We appreciate you. Arsenal style of play will change. We wouldn't sign Vinny so we can stick to Rice swinging in corners and for him to land it on his head. Hopefully, we'll be playing more attacking football.
Yeah,
we'll do both. I think we'll do both. What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. We'll do, bro.
You
can do the corner team way. The corner team guy nowhere.
Into the box and wait like a good lad. This has got nothing to do with you. See your ass on the edge and wait.
But this is the part where I don't know. I don't know because Arteta's mad stubborn, bro.
What don't you know about?
He's mad stubborn.
Yeah.
And listen to this. Yeah?
Do you know why you're mad for thinking
listen to this. No, just listen. Yeah. Your best football, the best Arsenal team I saw wasn't last season. I think it was about 3 years ago. Yeah, where I think Martinelli got like 12 goals.
Let him land.
That football you played was probably the most dangerous football. Like that was like.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know why that's crazy? Do you know that's crazy? We played great football from 06 all the way up until 015.
No, you didn't,
and we
man.
won. Fuck all. What are you talking about? We played the best.
You don't remember Wenger?
You played lovely.
From 06 all the way to then.
Okay, hold on. Under Wenger, our football was extremely vertical
for the whole time, the whole era.
I'm not saying in 06 you didn't.
Hold on, I'll let you finish. I did let you land your plane.
Go on.
So for me, we can say, the best Arteta was this. The best Arteta is the motherfucker that won the trophy. That's the facts of the matter. That is the facts of the matter, yeah? And I tell you for free, you see this vertical, free-flowing dog shit, yeah? That dog shit cannot last 38 games. No, you haven't seen it done since Wenger did that shit in fucking 2004. That shit does not work over... Because you know why? You know why it doesn't work? It requires all of the players to turn up and be on it all the time. But unfortunately, the best teams that win, there is some form of shithouse you that carries you over the line. Because that stuff is the basics. You can do that every single time. We can't turn up and think we're gonna pop everyone every week. It doesn't work like that. Football doesn't work like that. Over the course of 38 games, we'll fuck it up at some point. We did it for 20 years. We always did it for 20 years. We'd play this vertical and people will say Klopp. No, Klopp, bro, we're not doing that. We're not doing it.
Klopp is
vertical, but it's not tippy-tappy bullshit.
Yeah.
Klopp's style was more business.
Exactly.
That shit is business, bro. That shit was business. It had intangibles wrapped all up in it. The Arsenal shit was triangles, moving. Everyone just move around. Everyone just pick up whatever position you want and let's just fucking play fantastic football. That shit does not win a motherfucking thing in the Premier League, and it isn't going to. So for me, people that saying, we should play more like that. God forbid, bro. Let's shit house. Let's put 100 giants in the box and good luck defending it. Me personally, I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
And also, those that are saying City, those that say in City, I think that's what Paz was saying as well. Since then, let's be real, the Prem quality has improved. It has. I remember them days in the City Centurion days. The Prem wasn't really that great. It wasn't really.
Kids, I'll be honest. Just stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing, bro. Stop all of that, bro. Stop all of that, bro.
I had this argument the other day.
During 2019, you wouldn't see a wing pairing in this Premier League better than Sterling. There's no wing Sterling better than Sane and Sterling. There's no better wing. There's no better pairing this right now.
No. I'm saying the players. Yes, Pat.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean the average team? Leicester City.
Wait, let me finish my point. I didn't get to finish it.
Your point was shit.
The players obviously haven't improved. Yes, Prime, Sane, whatnot. The players haven't improved, but the overall teams have improved. That's a fact. They've not gotten worse.
It's not.
The teams outside of the top six
teams have improved. Exactly. Exactly.
None of us can breathe throughout the whole season, bro. No one's chilling.
That is facts. No one's getting 100 points.
Because the bottom teams
People
are
have been
now
saying
going.
everyone can beat everyone for the last 20 years.
But hold on. The bottom teams now are going into all the biggest leagues, and this is the worst it's been. They're going to all the biggest leagues and yamming up everyone's players, bro. Now everyone has a certain level of financial power where everyone can compete. We're going to Wolves. We're going to shitty Wolves, and why am I not confident?
I'm sorry. Didn't Southampton used to punch you man up?
Who's Southampton? That's our bogey team. Southampton.
No. See that?
That's culture.
No, but you're mentioning bogey.
You need one team.
Man, I acting like bro. I've seen Sunderland body Chelsea. Like the back in the smaller teams have been bodying the bigger teams, bro. The bottom line is the bigger teams have got worse. The bigger teams have got worse. As if you're saying anyone can beat anyone, that you can also look at it and say the bigger teams have got worse because they have.
But you can also say two things can be true at the same time.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean the level of the league.
I think the floor is quite high right now.
I don't know, man. I don't remember the last time. When's the last time an English team has won the Champions League? Chelsea? City?
Yeah, City.
So okay, let me ask you a question.
Right.
Do you think the overall
4 years ago
of the European team have dropped?
Say that again.
Do you think the overall level of the rest of Europe, like those top teams, do you think they've dropped?
I think it's the same.
Bro, Palace won the Conference League. Palace.
No, Monto. I think the
Palace won the Conference League.
Isn't great.
Palace won the Conference League and Villa won them man are winning those leagues is because teams are not dropping into the competitions anymore. Let's just get that one. Let's get that one out there.
I do agree.
Teams aren't dropping into the Europa anymore. That is why them man are winning. By the way, let's just get that one out. There's no bounce.
But we can only go off what we're looking at, and that's not even my main point. My thing is, again, if you look at the overall standards of the league, you have to, bro. It's at an all-time high in terms of standards.
It's not an all-time high.
No, it's not an all-time high. I think
back in the day, you could afford to have a shit game and things. As it stands,
bro, Man United have X amount of titles on like 80 points, bro. What we supposed to say?
You know what I even
do? High back then.
You know what I even do for you? I'll even use Spurs as an example. Yeah, you see, back in the day, Spurs could get away with playing how they've been playing and not finish 17th.
No, they couldn't.
Bro, Spurs were in a literal relegation battle where on the last day of the season they could have gone, bro. That's real. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Kids.
And that's big Spurs.
You're only looking at it from one way, kids. If the lower teams are able to play better, does that mean the top teams have stayed as they are? They improved or they got worse?
No.
I just want to answer my question. I want to answer my question.
The floor is high. I'm answering. What Paz is literally that. The floor is high. It's at an all-time high. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, back in the day,
I promise you, we've seen Leicester. I've seen Leicester win the league. Leicester have been third place. We've seen teams like Everton. Like when Liverpool was shit, Everton have finished above us. West Ham have finished above you before. What was the floor high then? Not much has changed.
Saying that, bro. We're talking about things like that.
I'll say this. Plenty of examples.
I'll say this.
West Ham have finished above you. Everton have finished above us.
But again, we're not talking about
how about this, kids? Just because Man City haven't got 100 points, that doesn't mean the level of the Premier League has drastically improved. It just means things have evened out. In my opinion, things have evened out.
But
there's no team today that beats the Centurions. I don't think there's a team today that beats Liverpool's 99-point team.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
What do you mean we don't know that?
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Now we're in opinion territory. Opinion territory.
You know, beating no treble winning teams, bro. Beating no treble winning teams.
You can't just say, "Oh, no one's beating Centurions," and I must agree with you. We don't know.
I didn't say you must agree with me, bro. But these are treble winning teams, and you're beating your chest at winning one league. What are you going to be like if you go and win a treble? There are teams that have already been. There are teams that are doing that and that have done that, and you expect them to say, "Oh, well, you know, you can't really just say that." But I know if you man had done that, if you man had won a treble at any point in your career, and I know you have the attitude because the way you talk about the Invincibles, I know you wouldn't be having that energy.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying to you is, Mons, you're looking at standards, you're looking at standings and accolades. I'm not. I'm looking at the actual game of football, what I see on TV. That's the stands I'm talking about. Not Centurions. I'm looking at what I'm seeing on TV and the levels high.
No, kids.
So Corey, what you're seeing on the TV right now is it not harder to beat the smaller teams?
No. You're saying that because
what was the standard high when I won the league last season?
Football has changed. Football has changed.
What does that do anything?
Yeah, no. Football has changed, so it looks aesthetically more pleasing. You see more tiki taka. You see
everyone hates the game. Everyone hates
no. But I'm saying this. No, Monto. I'm saying this. Look, kids said that the football looks better. Yeah, it looks better because
I never said that. No, I never said that, Corey. I never said that.
It looked better.
I never said the football looked better. When did I say that? I said I'm looking at the game. I'm saying that the game has changed, where it's harder to beat the smaller teams.
Kids,
if you're looking at the game, if you look at the TV now, the full 90-minute game.
All right, kids. How about this, kids? Last season, I walked the league. What was the standard of the league then? Walked the league.
I guess one season. I'm talking about in general how the game has changed. You can't just mention the league.
The season before that, you and City were going down. The season before that, City and Arsenal, and you can say Liverpool up to game week 34. We're just matching everyone up.
Let me ask you this, yeah. Why
you got 91 and you got 89 and I got like 84? By the way, the same points I'm pretty sure you just won the league on. So, like, what are we talking about?
All right, Mons. Let me ask you this, yeah. Why are all the top teams as of now trying to get in the best set piece coaches? Why do you think that is?
That's because that's the way football's.
That's how football's just turned. Corey, I'll tell you why it is. Because they've realized that the game has changed.
That has nothing to do with what I've said, man. That has nothing to do with what I've said. You just ignored what I said and started talking about set pieces. I
rebutted what you said.
These set pieces that you're seeing now was going on back in the day.
No, they wasn't, Corey.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was just a bit more rough and tough. It was just a bit more rough and tough.
Thank you. Exactly. Stoke. I said the top teams. Why now do all the top teams copying Stoke?
I don't know, but here's what
No. I'll tell you. I told you because the level has increased, but they have to find all ways. They have to find all ways on how to do.
Listen, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. There is zero correlation between set piece and quality. Well, I'll say that for now. There's zero.
Again, see, you're doing it again. You're talking about quality. I'm not talking about quality.
You literally said the quality.
I'm talking about how hard it is to win a game of football now, but compared to back then. That's what I'm talking about.
Kids, bro.
I don't know why it's so difficult to understand.
Kids, I've given you 2 seasons. Last season, Liverpool won the league. What was the quality of the league saying then?
The quality of the league was still high. You just done well. You done well for a season.
Right. The season before that, I think Man City got 91 points. I already explained that. What about then? What about City winning the year before that? And the year before that? And the year before that?
What about it?
Where is this quality improvement that we're seeing each year?
Again, Mons, I specified last season. You keep talking to me about 5 years ago. I'm not talking about 5 years
ago. Again, one season versus a backlog of 5 seasons.
We're talking
what has the strongest data in case? 1 season or 5 seasons?
What Paz was talking about before was
you're ignoring me again.
No, because I think you're missing my point.
You're not. I'm asking you the relevance of something, and you're talking about something else.
I know because I'm not talking about that. So that's what I'm saying to you. Let me break it down. I'm talking to you about since we started playing the set piece way. So that was when.
Since last, based on 1 season, you are now saying the quality of the Premier League is way higher, and it's so much more difficult based on 1 season.
I never said it's way higher. I just said it's at all-time high.
At an all-time high based on 1 season.
It's not based off.
Bearing in mind,
even last year as well.
Bearing in mind, the run-in lasted about 8 games.
What run-in? What this season?
The title race was the title race. It lasted about 8 games, 8-9 games.
Okay. What does that mean?
Kids, you do.
What does that mean?
Kids, so I said this. The first thing I said was I personally think the pool of talent that football's putting out now is nowhere near of the pool of talent that you saw a few years ago.
Again,
I'll say that.
You're gonna missing my point, man.
What we laud today, yeah. What we laud today is nowhere near. Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm not talking to you about the players. I'm not. And the quality. I'm talking to you about, cool, let's just say how teams set up. Let's just say that. Forget the players. I'm talking about how Premier League teams today set up their team. And I'm saying, Corey, in them games of football, it's at an all-time high in terms of how difficult it is to break them down and win the game. That's what I'm saying to you.
That doesn't mean the level is higher.
For 4 months before, teams are all open. Anyone could beat, because his teams are all open. It's free flowing, it's scoring. How many 1-0s do you see nowadays and 2-0s and just stuff like, again, set pieces that me. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one at all.
Man United have 1-0 their way to many a title, by the way.
Wait.
Man United have won. By the way, you're not the first team to win a league defensively when it's hard for teams to beat each other. Chelsea have literally done that like 3 times.
Okay, but again, my point is, again, this season and last season, it's at an all-time high on how hard it is to win games. That's my opinion. If you don't
just
agree,
because you're attached shit doesn't mean it's hard to win games, bro.
All right, cool. Then why didn't you win a lot of games last year?
Because Liverpool aren't good.
Your tax not shit.
Liverpool aren't good. Liverpool aren't good.
So now you're not good. Corey's not attached.
But last season I said Liverpool aren't good. That doesn't change the argument. See, now what you're using is tribalism. Liverpool,
it's not tribalism. You told me my attack was shit. That's why I didn't win games. I won the league.
Liverpool, I'll go beyond it. Liverpool,
how does that make sense
last season? So I don't need to use tribalism to get my point across. My point is that the evidence you're using to back up your point, other teams have done that. United have done it. Chelsea have done it. Mourinho was here before Arteta. Please understand that. Like, these things have happened. And that wasn't an all-time high for one season. And especially if it's one season, just one season. If this was five seasons, this was happening, kids, I'd agree with you. I'd have more balance to say, you know what, bro? There's enough evidence for me to say this is a point that works. But brother, come on, man. It's been one season.
I'm just saying, again, it's, bro, I'm not wrong and you're not wrong. It's an opinion. It's a thing of like, again, we're all watching games of football. I've been watching games of football for years, almost all my life. So I can actually say to you, man, in my personal opinion, I think the level has risen. That's my opinion. If you think otherwise, but there's men that haven't watched the game all their lives and are new to this thing. So you can't tell me anything. I've been watching Prem games. You know what I'm saying to you? So that's my opinion. If you don't think it is, then fair enough, innit?
Monch, you see that super chat?
I'm gonna read the super chats now. We've got 3 here. Paz, what's your opinion before we actually get to issue? What's your opinion on?
I think the floor's raised. I think that's the thing. I think it's very simple to just say either way, but I think it's a bit more complex than that. I think the tactical level has gone up. I don't think many people can necessarily disagree with the fact that I think the level of coaching on average has gone up because, I mean, again, you could even argue that, but I think the smaller teams have figured out how to grind games out against anyone. I think they've figured out how to win and survive and get the best out of their players. Not only that, I also think the average level of attainable level of technical and athletic balance has gone up in those smaller teams, which means I think they are more than capable of dealing with the problems that the bigger teams have. I don't think it's necessarily as straightforward as
an incline or decline.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like, the team's got better. And I think people are seeing that from just a technical perspective. But I think the smaller teams have just got better at getting results. And I think that is what you're seeing now. And it's not that you're not going to these places and having a fun game. Like every time you go to these smaller teams, the game is just horrible. The game is horrible, and they figured out, even Wolves, bro. Like not everyone packed Wolves in. You're going there, the game is shit, bro. The game is not fun. They're making it horrible for you. And I think that is what these smaller teams have figured out is we don't have to lay down and have this open game with these big teams. We can shithouse the whole 90 minutes and they got to figure it out.
I hear what you're saying. I still disagree, but I know I don't entirely disagree. Like I know I get the bounds of what you're saying. So I agree with like the athletics type of thing. I do believe the P&P of the lower teams is incredible these days for these lower teams. But I've seen so many of our teams struggle against lower teams and then just come out with more results over the years. So many times. Do you know what I'm saying? Going away to Everton for a lot of teams has been difficult. Goodison Park is never an easy ground over the years.
So I don't think you're
Not
necessarily
just for Liverpool. I'm not even someone from Liverpool because it's a derby for us, so it's different for Liverpool.
from an average perspective. What, like, when you go, if you go look at any of these teams, you're seeing people that pretty much the whole team is of a reasonable technical level and a quite high athletic level. And the top teams, the players aren't as special technically to kind of rub out that athleticism.
Well, yeah, I think there's two ways to look at it. Obviously, from a tactical perspective, I think your argument definitely has legs. There's definitely a case for that. From an individual player argument, I think there's no debate because the Wolves side once had Cunha, it once had Neto, João Neves, João Moutinho. They didn't even play Vitinha at one point. Like the Wolves team now was described as the worst team to ever grace the Premier League, aside from Derby County. So if we're talking about individual players, there's no argument in my opinion. And the way we were talking about Wolves, yes, Wolves had beaten Liverpool, or they had a few games where but when Wolves put up a fight, people were impressed. Wolves were beating teams. Wolves were actually beating teams with Pedro Neto. They were beating teams up. I've seen Neto beat up Chelsea. Like I've seen these things happen.
With that being said,
the levels dropped. The pool of players that are coming out in this generation is dropped.
Because with that being said, though, those same teams would have like João Moutinho, as you mentioned, like these are technical players, they fall maybe just short of being qualified for a top team. But those Wolves teams will come to you and they will catch you on a bad day and outplay you. But now you're going to get a consistent level of shithousery because that's what they are. And I think that's a bit more difficult to play against than catching a Wolves when they're trying to play because they actually got players that can play, but we're just better at doing it. Now so they have their own. That doesn't mean
the Premier League has improved.
But that's not my point. You're not arguing with me.
Yeah. He didn't say the Premier League was a.
I just think the bottom half and the bottom 13. It's not a book like you can't go there and just bully them now, and they're gonna still try to play with you. Like they're not doing that no more. Like they're not coming to have they're not trying to impress their manager and play some football. They're gonna fucking head it and kick it and have a big striker and a fast winger and said, let's see what we can get out.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just think player for player, there's no argument. As I said,
from a technical perspective,
Somerville and Bowen done well this season, but it was nothing on Kudus, Paqueta, and Bowen. That West Ham team,
from a technical perspective, though,
and Scamacca, yeah. From a technical perspective, as I said, from the PMP point, how you can be coached defensively, I don't know. I've just seen. Like even you look at going away to Selhurst Park, for example, when you had to go and deal with Zaha and Balassi, and they'll shit house, and then they'll fire it up to Zaha and Balassi, and I'm seeing Lovren getting rainbow flicked. Like, you know, I'm seeing Wayne Routledge bust up teams. I've seen all these.
Could you acknowledge that there's potential a bit of nostalgia in there? In the fact that hold on. Let me land the point, please. No. There's a potential bit of nostalgia in the fact that Zaha, Balassi, you remember all the good points because of how far it was. But the reality is, those boys got punched up week in, week out. They got punched.
Well, they did. Well, it wasn't.
They got punched up week in, week out. They did.
I'd say
you bring them to today, they're getting punched.
If you say getting punched up week up, but then that goes to the results-based analysis. And based on the results, we've seen all of these things happen year in, year out. Do you see what I'm saying? Based on the results,
today is getting that team is getting moved to today.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah,
maybe because of
today. Zaha today. How much do you think that Zaha would cost now? Quick question. How much would he cost?
100 million.
I think the players that you think are shit.
That's what they asked for. They'd ask for it.
Yeah, you think it would cost 100 million?
I think I'd say 80. I'd say 80.
Nah.
Because Emery wanted him for 70. Emery wanted him for 70. So in this market, he's 100.
Emery wanted him for 70. I would. If you're talking about what he would be, then that's. But in my opinion, he would be 80.
Right. If you look at
there's a world in which a lot of the things that you're seeing you're failing to see the other side. I'll give you an example. I feel like attackers now, and people will class it as robotic. Another way to look at it as fine tuning your options. So, for example, a winger like Robin, or even let's even use Saka. Saka more often than not, is gonna do one of three things, and like the fullback's job is to fucking try and guess which one of those motherfuckers he's gonna do. For me, I think a lot of the things we're seeing is two things happen at the same time. is something is getting worse and something's getting better at the same time, or something's getting better, another thing's getting worse. And I think it's not as linear as, the league's gotten better or the league's gotten worse. I think it's just a case of two things moving potentially in a different direction.
I didn't say the league's got, like, I didn't mean the league's got entirely worse. I think it's kind of leveled out. I didn't say I think it's leveled out. I don't know, Flawless, we're going to ask you a quick, this is a good debate, by the way. I think it's actually a very good debate, to be fair. Shout out, it's Mike with the super. He says, not going to lie, the lower teams have gone better, but the top 6 quality has dropped. How are the teams that Brentford signing Sangare spending 50 M's? That is a good point. Shout out Don AFC, the AI Don with an Arsenal top on, with an I Love Arsenal shirt on. Paz, well, go on, Killy. Hope you're good. Run me, Chinny.
Chinny's coming, my brother. Chinny's coming back.
Shout out Trey with the €10 super chat. He says, I agree, the quality is higher and we are seeing titles won on less points due to the competitiveness of the league. However, we see other teams dominate Europe because they can't rest, like PSG. Villa nearly beat them. I hear what you're saying.
I don't think points is a reflection of anything.
No, because there's, again, bare points have been won.
Yeah,
one thing is, I told you, when it's a results-based analysis, there is no argument.
That's why I was saying that before.
We were winning on 85 points, yeah? As you said, we was winning on 85 points. Now, was the Premier League an all-time high then? Or was it?
You remember smacking teams every week. You remember smacking teams every week.
Exactly. And this is my point. Yeah, this is my point. Yeah, competitiveness. Yeah, doesn't it
mean the
forget the point system thing. Yeah, the point system thing is just, I don't even know, like, it's not even results based or whatever. It's just nothing at this point. If we're talking about the quality of the league, personally for me, isn't better because I don't think the pool of talent is better. I wouldn't, like, some of these players that are going for,
I disagree with that,
60, 70, 80, 90 million would not be going for 80, 90 million back then.
Okay, can I give you an alternative way to look at that? Yeah. So you're saying that the pool has gone better, and I assume you're referring to technically. Yeah?
I think the pool's gone worse.
Okay, so you're saying it's getting worse.
Yeah.
So do you think, that there's a potential that the difficulty of the league has gotten higher, so that there is a certain thing you're not going to see from players? Now, with the pace and the athleticism and the PMP, as people like to say, getting higher, there's going to be less time and opportunity for you to see this technical brilliance from players because there merely isn't the opportunity for it. So now now hold on, and supporting evidence for this is players leaving the Prem and all of a sudden becoming geniuses. You take the McTominays of the world. You take Rashford going, and he's gone to Barcelona coming off the bench. He's got 20 GA. Like, there are players leaving this league now and all of a sudden becoming geniuses.
That's not new. That's not new.
Okay, hold on. So I just said that's one part that could support this. Whether you see that as something that's always happened is completely up to you. But for me, another thing as well, is as something becomes really good, it's everyone else's job to figure out how to work out how to combat that. So an example is like Pep's style of play, for example. I think the rise of shithousery and organized fashion and organized defending is starting to kind of wean that out of the league, for example. Yeah, there is a lot of the whole point of other managers is to figure out how to counteract the other team. And if you're saying that the level of technical ability has dropped, the level of athleticism of this league going up is something that's going to combat that technical ability being something that leads the league. And Pep came into this league and he beat this league up by bringing in people that are just going to bull people off the park. So the league had to answer this matter. It had to answer it. And now what you're seeing is loads of players that can combat this type of play. So I think what you're seeing is the league figuring out how to combat these people, take away their space, rather than necessarily just the technical brilliance dropping. I think two things.
Does that negate? So when we talk about all-timer arguments, because that's what I kind of see it as well in the chat. When it comes to all-timer arguments, does that mean the all-timers will struggle today? And is that what you're trying to say?
Not necessarily struggle, but I think it'll be a harder game.
I think some of them will.
Just from the perspective of time and space, there's less of it.
Yeah.
If there's more time and space, it's harder. You have to think quicker. Everything has to be quicker. Everything has to be more precise. Everything has to be more accurate.
The game is changing. I just think change doesn't mean better. That's my opinion. Because you know, when you said players moving, when you said players moving, like I've seen what's the winger I went to Hoffenheim for you guys, Reese. When he went Hoffenheim, he killed it out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree with that point. I just feel like I don't want to.
Sancho did.
But that's why people say, "Oh, don't compare players because the time's different." But I think it literally is just that things are changing, so you're going to see things change. And I don't like to look at it from a linear perspective of, "Oh, the league's gotten worse or better." I think things are adapting to whatever leads the league. It can't lead it forever. It can't be the meta forever. So people will come up for an answer for it. And now I think what you're seeing is an answer for these. If I can't afford all the best players in the world with the high level of technical ability, what I can do is go and find all of the physical warriors that are going to come and beat these people up for 90 minutes. So I have to answer it some way.
So I hear what you're saying. Flawless, what's your? This is a good. I prefer this than what we had to talk about anyways. But Flawless, what's your kind of take on? Keir said the Premier League's at all-time high.
I was waiting to interject in that. Let me
finish off on it.
Yeah, let me rephrase that before Flawless answers. What I meant by that is and Paz broke it down perfectly. I just feel like, again, that's what I was saying before. When I watch the games, it's looking harder to win games and harder to do certain things. And that's incorrect from what I said. It doesn't mean it's at an all-time high. That's not what it actually means. What I meant was, but I still stand by it, it's harder to win games. It's at an all-time high of the level and how hard it is to win games. That's what I meant.
That's a different argument. That's a different thing.
No, not really. It's the same argument. It's just without
really.
the
if you said to me, Montello, teams are defending better tactically, even though they might not be better talent-wise, so it's harder to win games, I wouldn't sit there with the same reaction of you saying the Prem's at an all-time high.
You know, but what I meant by that is it's not about the Prem being at all-time high. It's about that specific bit. Because, bro, this has been happening for years, where teams are trying to figure
I don't think anyone would have a problem with you saying it's harder to win games.
That's why I retracted it. But what I'm saying is it's always been a thing of teams trying to defend against the likes of City. Teams have always been trying to figure out how to stop that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And they failed.
Could you look at this? Could you flip it? Could you flip it both ways as well? Because, like what Corey said, because the pool of talent is also less. Would you also say
that's what we're better as well?
Is that another way of looking at
it? But this argument is what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what it is.
What we do know is what you're seeing as well is a new pool of managers that are coming in that are more obsessive. You're seeing everyone master the concept of atomic habits, which is trying to master the little 1% to get the little 1% of the other teams. And people are now micromanaging every single bit of information. And you're seeing people trying to get 1% on everything, whether it's the set pieces, whether it's the organization. Like I think what you're seeing now is those little micro things matter more and more because everyone is zeroed into it. Whereas I think before, there was a lot more like managers that didn't quite have the IQ level to keep up. Whereas I think now you're in some.
That's why I used the example with the top teams getting the set piece coaches. Do you now understand? They're trying to find the 1%.
This is why I'm gonna say that football's gotten worse because you're never going to get it.
I agree.
The problem is with this micromanaging the 1% and making sure everything's structured. You're never going to see a Neymar again.
But you know what it is, though?
You're never going to get all of these greats from the past.
That's why we won't see an English team win the Prem.
Because it's from a player's game to a manager's game. It used to be a player.
Do you know what I feel like? I'll just make one short point. I feel like the reason why this isn't a good thing for the Premier League is because France versus Spain. What
do you mean by that? Sir, what do you mean by that?
So being defensively astute, relying on maybe more pace and power than maybe having a maverick or being able to take a game by the scruff of the neck, micromanaging teams. I think the PMP the France versus Spain game is a pure example as to why I think things are worse or maybe slightly worse than things are better. Because if you saw the game,
I have a slightly different synopsis than that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mine was more based
and I also think that's why when you played PSG, when you went to play PSG, you focused on what you was good at in the defensive, and you couldn't because if you take the game to a team who are technically better than you, you will lose.
That's what France did. France is an example. That's why Arteta did what he did for me. They fought for the midfield for 90 minutes over the people that are the best at it.
But it's the same point. But it's the same point.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the same point. Like if Arsenal did try to probably attack PSG, yeah, you might have got likelihood is you might have got beaten up.
We could have attacked more though.
You could have.
100%.
That's the different. 100% you should have, because you
I don't
never
think
know.
we had the power to do that.
I think all big teams. I think every version of the biggest team, they all leave space. Every single one of them. Every single cold team leaves space, no matter how good they are. You just got to be able to take your chances. That's a different argument. But Flawless, obviously, big up yourself, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Soccer City TV. The argument right now was that, like, again, well, you kind of guessed the argument. I don't want to misquote. What's kind of your take on
in
that?
regards to what we saying, like, is the quality of the Premier League down from previous years, or is it gone up? Is it gone better?
Gone up is what I'd probably say is what the argument.
Do you think it's gone up?
No, I don't think it's gone up. I don't think the level of the Premier League, like, I agree with Corey in regards to the individual talent is not around. It's more team based now. It's more system based now. It's more athletes. Whereas before, in previous years, whatever era you want, whatever era you think is a golden era, it was put the best individuals out there and let them ball out. This is why you do see less Mavericks now, which is why it's highly unlikely we are going to see a Neymar. You don't even have to go to that level. It's highly unlikely we're going to see a Abdel Taarabt again. Or them streets don't forget ballers yet, because it's system based. It's very it's managed to a T, especially like not even especially all across the pitch. I was gonna say attacking players, but in total, everyone, like, my left winger must do this. No matter what my left winger's attributes are, my left winger, I want him to do this. Same with my right winger, etc., etc. So that's what I would say. We're getting better athletes, yes, but I think football more than ever has become even more of a team game right now.
Can I ask you a question based on what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So everyone keeps saying like whether it's gotten better or worse. Do you not? And based on what you said, which is like it's more of a team game more than a players game, which I do agree with. The thing I think is subjective is the word better, and better would have to be which team, like which one do you think is more effective? Like that would have to be what is better. So now my question to you is, based on what is subjective to you, do you think that is better? Do you think that those players from yesteryear would beat the teams today that are more system and team based?
Absolutely.
You think
you're an Arsenal fan? This ain't the best Arsenal side you've seen. I'm guessing your age here, but this is far from the best Arsenal side you've seen. Am I lying?
What?
It depends.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on.
I've got my own view in it.
You go first. There's no way.
I'm old enough to know the
I'm guessing your age. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing your other age.
Yeah, I am. You're correct. Okay. I'm old enough to have watched the Invincibles.
Okay.
Now because of my agenda, I can't say any team's better than the Invincibles. To be honest.
No, it's not.
But at the same time,
which team is better?
I would like to say the Invincibles, but the issue of me saying that. Hold on, the issue of me saying that is I'm of the belief that football is a constant, is on a constant upward trend of something that is improving. And when I say improving, I don't mean in what I would like to watch. I more mean it is I think players are just better now than what they used to be. That I just genuinely believe that. So
what was the latter part? Say that last part again.
I just think players now are better than what players used to be, just based on the grade of which things are going up with, which is what is available to them.
Someone need to take 5. I'm
Let me ask you a question. Are the individuals in the Invincible side better than the individuals in the Arsenal side now?
Of course.
Relatively, the Invincibles.
Relatively.
Okay. What about the? What about the 98 side? Are the individuals in the 98 side?
If I start talking about players prior to 2000 that spent majority of their time prior to 2000s, I'm gonna get disrespectful, and I don't want to.
No, I'm not. 100%. I'll ask you the question again.
By the way,
I am though. Let's stick to Arsenal. Don't mention the 98. I think you lot won the double that year. Is Is the 98 double winning Arsenal side, are those players individually better than the Arsenal side that won the league in the year 2026?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't answer that because again, 98, mad.
I do.
Oh, I know you haven't watched it. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That 98 side is
yes, but at the same time, the average player that spent majority of their career, and when I say that, if they spent like 3 years post 2000s, I'm talking about all those players prior to that. I don't think those players are good if you're talking relatively today. If you picked up the exact player, they didn't go through like what's happening now. I'm talking about you pick up that exact player, you put them today. I'm not of the belief that those players are top players today.
Yeah,
so you don't think they're like, wait, who? So you're saying, are you saying Arsenal's top players, or are you saying?
Nah, I'm talking about. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
No, I'm asking.
I'm saying, okay, you talk about.
Go on.
The players that spent. In fact, let's cut it like this. If you didn't play in the 2000s, you didn't play in the 2000s. If your career was over 70s, 80s, early 90s, for me, you pick those fuckers up and put them in today. And not go through today, like they don't have the same things. They had what they had back then. I don't think those players
use that. But forget the early 90s because you mentioned the late 90s in
regards
to that. So do you believe there's any? Wait. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe there's a top player that was in the Arsenal 98 double winning side that couldn't make it today? Who are the top players you think don't make it today?
Okay, let me get the squad up because I like
pull up the squad.
The 98 team or the 98 team or the
98. We're talking 98.
I think players like Ray Parlour will be fine.
I didn't watch
Ray Parlour. I love Ray Parlour. You're never gonna hear me diss Ray Parlour. You're never gonna hear me.
If Madueke is okay in today's day and age, Ray Parlour.
Madueke isn't okay.
He is okay. He helped you win the league.
He isn't though. Madueke is not okay, bro. He's just here. He's just
and did he do the business?
That's the first time I'm disagreeing with you the whole stream. The whole stream.
Oh, wait. You have an alternative opinion to Madueke?
I do. For me, Nolly.
If he was starting right wing, you'd have a breakdown every week, bro.
This is the thing, This is the thing. You see me, I look at it. Listen, I'm not even gonna say you're wrong.
There'll be too many red cards, by the way, as well. There'll be too many. If those teams played each other, one team is getting bare red cards. We will say that one team is getting bare red cards because again, there's certain leg breaking challenges today that they look at and they'll tell you to get up. Them man will tell you to get up. And in today's game, we're calling for a 10-match man.
Anelka would be mad.
So let me ask you, out the 98 side, who the players you don't think?
This is a terrible.
Don't get drawn out.
This one drawn out when I'm making a good.
I just think I'm looking at
if your careers can hang, Ian Wright can hang. So,
but this is the thing about those teams. Hold on. This is the thing about the team that Arsene Wenger inherited. It allowed him, for me, to revolutionize a lot of what was happening in the Premier League, which is these super technical, super massive, super athletic players. So if I was going to make this point, I wouldn't be making it on the Arsenal team, to be quite honest.
Because we're talking about players of yesteryear because they were, again, super technical.
Yeah, but I don't think they were all like this, though. That's why I think the Arsenal team was so revolutionary.
Tell me who the players you don't think make it from that side?
Yeah.
From this particular side, again, like,
yes.
I'll be honest, I'll take a lot of them. if not fucking all of them.
Yeah, that's my point.
The starting 11, if not all of them.
So we're talking start. That's my point. So if we're talking starting 11s at Arsenal, you could argue.
We're doing starting 11s. Like, let's make a starting 11.
Yeah, if we're talking starting 11s.
I'll take Saka over Mars.
Breaking news, my boy.
They played Overmars played the other side. Don't do that.
Reno G.
I did it.
Vinicius.
Is he bad or good?
Vinny Jr. breaking news.
Go on. What is it?
Who though? Because I'm not seeing it.
Arsenal Football Club have personal terms agreed with Vinicius Jr. They're done.
Yes! Wait, before I get excited, who said
it's
that?
Done. Hand of Arsenal.
Wait, no, stop. Before I get done, who said it? Who said
done. It? Hand of Arsenal. It's done.
Yes!
It's done. It's done.
Yes!
It's done.
We can't pay. Who said we can't pay? Who said we can't pay? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Corey.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Are you not worried still?
Don't wind me up.
Please.
Don't wind me up.
Don't wind me up! That's a smashing thing.
Don't follow me.
I'll break everything in this room!
Hey, Corey, look at me.
Corey!
Corey, look at me.
Brother,
Are you still not worried?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
I've told you I don't care.
Me turn on my light.
Me again. I've
Corey, I'm stalking you. I'm following you down the road. I'm following you down the road. Everywhere you go, I'm there. I'm right here on your shoulder. You can't know I'm stalking your thing. You can't even go shop without me.
Please.
It's a long year.
I told you I'm gone.
Please. Let's
Corey,
go.
You don't worry.
Please.
You man haven't been verbaling me as much as Ethan.
Delicious.
But you man is still getting corned, but it does naturally.
Yeah, hand of Arsenal. Let me get
the tweet out.
Is he?
Flawless, he's a tier 1 Arsenal sauce.
Get the tweet out so I can inject it in my veins.
It's done. And the reason why I'm telling you, man, it's done is because we wouldn't even try to agree. If there wasn't anything to do with anything, he would not even agree personal terms. Why is he agreeing personal terms? Inject it. Right there as well. The exact same position. Right there in the shoulder fullers. You know what I'm saying? Not here.
Nah, I'm not with you on this. You're my guy, but I'm not with you on this one. No. I'm not with you. Kids, I'm not with you on this one. Nah.
Listen, I need that right there. Right there.
Can you please break this down, please? Can you walk through this slowly? Walk us through it slowly, please. Please read it slowly, please. Don't be too fast. Read it slowly, please. Please read this slowly. Don't be too fast.
Arsenal Football Club have
too fast. Too fast.
Arsenal Football. What's it? Too fast.
Slow.
Exclusive. Arsenal Football Club have personal terms agreed in principle with Vinicius Jr. Rock Nation will go armed into negotiations with Real Madrid. Armed and ready into negotiations with Real Madrid with a monstrous offer from the English champions. Over to you, Vinicius.
Over to you, Vinny. Over to you. Over to you. Yeah? Over to you.
Delicious. Delicious.
Do you understand what we're saying to you, man, now? I told man we don't shop in the same shit. Told man. Yeah?
The news is...
You man shop at JD. I'm not shopping at JD no more. JD's are done. Yeah? Days have been done. Where's JD?
Where's that?
What's your local JD? What's your local JD? Corey, what's yours?
I don't even have a local JD.
Paz, I couldn't even tell you my local JD.
JD in Knightsbridge? What do you think we're linked with? Andre Santos, bruv. Concentrate, bruv. Lock in, man. We're not shopping at JD. You're not even shopping at the big one in Stratford. You're still on Wood Green Harrow. Wood Green Harrow with the old logo. That's where you're shopping.
Oh my god.
That's where you're at. Wood Green Harrow, the old logo with the dot.
And you can't even get your trainers, bro. You're gonna have to wait 5 working days for your trainers. They ain't got them in stock.
Your trainers come with a string bag. That's your problem. That's your problem.
The yellow thing.
My thing comes in an envelope. Are you hold on? Am I crazy?
Signed and sealed, fuckers. Signed and sealed. I'm trying to warn you lot, man.
You can keep that little Morgan. You keep that.
Keep him.
Keep that, Ruben. Keep that Morgan. You.
Keep him.
How bad, man, Finney and Morgan? Listen, keep that.
Yeah, he can't even do the celebration. He'll get nicked.
He can't
even do the celebration no more.
Secondary you. Oh, fucking
he'll get nicked. That same game he's getting nicked. Police are coming to the stadium and nicking him. He can't do the celebration.
Hey, bailiffs.
Rogers.
Bailiffs. Get your money up, not your funny up. That's your problem. Niggas too funny. That's you man's problem. You don't make too much jokes.
Where's Ethan, man? Paz, you still got Ethan's number, yeah?
You call him right now.
Paz, ring Ethan, please. Ring Ethan right now. Ring Ethan.
Let me get these supers while you man. Let me get these supers. There's a few of them.
Well, Ethan, what number do work?
What? This locked up.
Ethan, BZ.
Oh boy. Let me. Yo,
Killy. Hey, shut up. Get your money up, not your funny up, little nigga. Get your money up, not your funny up. That's your problem. You got too much jokes. Yeah, get your money up, not your funny up. This is your main problem in life. You're too funny. You got too much jokes. This is your problem. Yeah? Vini's on the way.
Paz, can you tell Yasin, hey? Hey, can you hear me?
No, this is your problem. This is your. I bow down to Vinny now. Bow down now.
Yeah, right now,
Bow down now. Bow down now. FaceTime me now. Hey. What's your dopamine? Mateus Fernandez, relegated centre mids.
Man said bow down now.
Get down now. Shut up. Happy we got that out of the way.
I know. This is how we got to deal with, man. Now it's done. You see that?
Maximum
I call that one separation. Maximum
disrespect.
Yeah, maximum separation. It's done. There's no more talk from anybody. Where it's over.
Come home, Vinny. And
what,
dare I say it?
Even funny, yeah. But you don't see even funny. Paz doesn't even know. Paz, you know, Hand of Arsenal was in this chat yesterday, and I exclusively asked him for a Vinny update because I needed it. He delivered it.
By the way, dare I say it? Vinny was explored by a couple man. I don't want to say the word.
Oh, don't let me.
I don't want to say it. I hate that word. I honestly hate that word.
Don't say the names.
I hate to say that word.
Who's getting drawn out? Because you know Ornstein's gonna say certain interested with the hashtag. Don't let it be you, man. I beg, please.
I hate it.
Please.
I hate it.
Please don't let it be you, man. Please.
Food chain. Surely not.
Capital F for food.
Food chain.
No, man. I told these youths, man.
Personal terms are actually agreed.
Of course they've agreed. Of course they're agreed. Because we got it like that.
How dare you not agree? How dare you not agree?
What are you guys saying? Is that 100% you guys have got it?
Corey, leave me alone, man. Corey, I'll deal with you soon. Don't worry. I'll deal with you when we get home. Corey, we're not at home yet. Let me get home. Corey, you see what I got for you? I got the belt with the spikes. The exclusive.
You don't.
I'm gonna deal with you when we get home. Do you just sit right there? Put your seatbelt on. I'll deal with you when you get in. You know what I mean?
Please.
Like, just get it ready, innit? I got the spikes ready, bro. It's there. You get what I'm saying?
I just can't believe that man thought that the big homie Prem winners Arsenal can't get their target.
Yeah, like, what do you think this was?
Not idiots. Like certain man to be paying 120 for just some random light skin you. Like that's not our thing.
Oh my god, some random light skin.
That's not our thing.
That's
not our thing. Man's gonna be instead of goals, just bare light skin face. That's not our thing.
I told these man last week, fam, or was it 2 weeks ago? And they tried to tell me, kids, Vinny ain't going to you. Vinny ain't going to you.
Sometimes though, bro, you have to show them. It's not.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what it is? All our grandmas used to say, if you can't hear, you must feel. You must feel. That's why, like, sometimes some people hear the samba, but we feel the samba. Do you know what I mean? Like, the samba's coming. Like, do you know what I mean? Get your fucking maracas. Like, do you know what I mean? Get your maracas out. It's time to fucking samba, boys.
I even gave the man them time to try and catch up. I told Monts today this morning. I told you, Monts, go and sign Barcola. Get it done, bro. I'll give you time. I'll let you grab your shank. Grab your shank. I'll let you get Barcola. Grab your shank.
Get your shank.
And then we'll have a knife fight. I'm a righteous guy.
I'm righteous. Get your shank.
I'm righteous, Monts. Yeah?
I'm righteous.
I tried to let you man grab your shank. You didn't grab your shank. So now I've got to do what I've got to do.
But where's the saxophone?
Yeah,
where are you at?
Hear them saxophone.
Like, where them? I want to hear. Delete song.
Yeah? Dude.
I can't believe
Head up, bro.
I'm listening. I'm letting them man have their chat, man. I'm listening. I'm trying to find more info as well. But yeah, they just.
The Hand of Arsenal is the tier 1 of 1. He's the tier 1.
Do you understand?
That's the big homie.
Is the tier 1.
The biggest hand. The biggest hand.
Hand of Arsenal's the big dog still. That's the big dog still. Can't lie.
Oh, right on time, man. Right on time. How close was to lock off? How close was he to end the streak?
We was actually about to lock off. Like
I know.
About-
You see
Worry,
God
I'm
once.
gonna-
You see
I've got
God.
a spark.
You see God.
Spark. Got a spark.
You man, just wait for that Osteen tweet. That's what I'm waiting for. You man,
Oh yeah, by the way, how about this? I think
Osteen,
that OTC. How about this? He's typing that tweet as we speak.
months.
As
It's gonna
we-
break.
Osteen,
Twitter's gonna get
man.
locked off. It's gonna need the update. It's getting locked off. Twitter's locking off. So
it's
stay on the app from
shutting
now
down.
because you can't get in. You won't be able to get in. So stay on the app because it's getting locked
Stay
off.
on
He's
the
saying down for maintenance. It's gonna go down for maintenance.
You know what I'm saying, man? So it's gonna need the update. Yeah, so you have your memory. Make sure you got enough gigabytes. It's a fact thing.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Make
a
sure
fact
you
thing.
pay your bill because you're gonna need a lot of data to load that.
Lots of data.
That's
You
a
need lots of
heavy-
data for these
Hey,
things.
fuck this, Isak. I need another 30-goal season, mate. I'll be honest. Hey, Isak. Isak. I swear to God, you better eat some pounded yam today, cuz. You better eat some pounded yam.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Hey, listen.
Vinny Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Chinny.
Vinicius Junior.
By the hairs of
Yeah?
my chinny chin chin.
Are you not mad?
Are you man insane? Vinny and Bruno.
Listen. Oh. Ooh.
And I'm finding me a raw bread called Morgan.
Wait, a bear called Morgan.
What do you call Morgan? From up
Oh
there?
yeah, he was Kai. Yeah, real talk, Bajan. Hey, Kai, you see when I get my fucking hands on Kai? Listen, there's so many man that's you man are pissed. You're all pissed. You're all pissed.
Man got surgery and moved to Arsenal. Fucks.
Really? I imagine after the
You know what I'm
surgery-
saying, once. That's all part of the plan, once. That's why he got the surgery. He knew that the spotlight's on him. So you can't do the old Vinny is not that. You can't do that. Yeah? There's too many cameras on you for that, Vinny. You need to do the surgery. Get the surgery.
You said all the image rights. All the image
You
rights.
get it all together. It's all this
Kiz,
playing up for you.
What I would say, Kiz, you did say over to you, Vinny, innit? No order business.
Listen, once all niggas
Hey,
can do is-
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
That's all we can do.
Corey, he did say over to you. He did say
No,
over to
because
you.
You know what it is, yeah? It could, like, bro, now it's, I personally think it's a 60-40 in Arsenal's favour. I can't lie.
I think it's 70-30. I think it's 70-30 Arsenal favour still. I think it's now 70-30 still. Yeah, I'll go higher than that. I'll go higher than that still. I'll go a bit higher.
It's looking mighty in Arsenal's favour.
Personal terms are done. So, Corey, you know what that means? Basically, if Real Madrid, say, Vinny, you know what? That's as far as we're going. There's only one other option now.
How about this? Do you think you know how we play Monopoly? Monopoly.
Yeah. Give me the analogy. Yeah, give me.
Do you think this is a thing where now that those personals are done, is there a possibility that Real Madrid go, all right, my liege. Okay, my liege. Whatever you want, you can.
It could be.
You said you got me.
You got me.
After you've agreed deals, after you've agreed the P's, he's playing for Arsenal or nobody.
Like, do you
I
think
don't
Real
think
Madrid?
that's
Do you
true.
think Real Madrid can come in and go? All
No, I'll
right,
be honest. No, you know what?
It's
I would have thought that before, innit? I would have thought that before. But I'll be honest.
Have they
for me,
pissed him off too much? Have they pissed him
that's
off
up
too
to
much?
yeah, once they vexed him too much now. It's point of no return. They already vexed him.
Real Madrid
He's
already
like,
said
what?
they're
You know,
not
cool.
moving
You don't
on.
want to do the right. Say no, and I'll go Arsenal. That's
Just
how I'm
know,
looking at it.
if Real Madrid move now, just know they better move for everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
They
And
better
that's.
move
I
for
don't think Perez, bro. Perez is a Don Dada in this thing, bro.
Perez, bro.
Yeah. You think you're gonna let anybody chat to him? Like, you don't care if you're Vinny and Mbappe. If he wants you gone, then you're gone, bro. That's it.
That means, you know what that would mean then? That would mean that Arsenal got Perez shook.
Yeah, facts. That's what
That sentence can't exist in this
and
world.
it's never happened before.
That
Perez
sentence
has never
can't exist.
caved, bro.
That
Perez has never given in.
sentence cannot exist in this world. It can't.
You get what
Arsenal,
I'm
let's go
saying?
Arsenal. Come on, bro, man.
And
That
listen,
means
if come the end of this year, if Real Madrid do break, because now that's what that means now. It's now not in Vinny, it's Real Madrid to break. You know what I'm saying? If Real Madrid do break and say, you know what, Vinny, here's your money, here's everything that you asked for.
They
And
got
like
the
Pat said, they broke, bro. They're gonna break their structure. That's what that would mean. So it just is what it is.
Fucking day.
But like Mont said, it's now heavily in our favor. Now it's not a game. It's not a joke no more.
It's not a game.
You get what I'm saying? Now it's a real possibility, and man, them have to understand that.
Monts, how does this feel as an opposition fan right now?
It
Give me
feels
like
shit, bro. It feels shit, bro. It feels shit. I can't lie. Because you know what it is? You man have no star power. You man have no star power. And now that's just about to change.
It's all about to change. It's all about to change.
Like these man had no. It was just 11 robots.
Stop. I'm gonna overdose. Stop. I'm gonna overdose.
You get it, fam. Too much.
It was 11 robots. It was 11 robots.
Please slow down.
Literally, because Monts, what you're doing now is you're introducing to a vibe.
Yeah, please.
Please.
We
Like,
saying,
I'm too invested
is this
now.
a vibe you can maintain?
I need to maintain it. I need to maintain it.
This vibe here, I'll never leave this party ever.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I've
I've been introduced. I need this, bro. Now it's a point where if I don't sign Vinny, you man won't be seeing me for a whole week. We're now at that point.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm now at that
I'm
point.
going on holiday still. I'm going on holiday.
You get what I'm saying? So now I'm too invested for this to flop. I'm way too
I'm going on
invested.
holiday. I've done too
Way
much.
too invested.
I gotta go get some sleep, man.
This whole stream means that if we don't sign Vinny, I gotta take us about.
It's long. I gotta take a little holiday, man. A little extended holiday is what it is.
We said now it's different. Before now it's different.
Yeah, before
it can't
you know
happen now.
Months, you know what it
Now
was?
I'm
Yeah?
putting
I
my
was
name
even
on
gonna come on the stream and say the exact same thing. I was even
That's
at
what's
that
mudded,
point
by the way.
before.
That's what's mudded on this one as well.
Months, this is what I'm saying. I was even at that point before because I was seeing all the tweets today saying Madrid have done, they're not gonna cave in. I was now telling myself, yeah, cool, it's happening. Now that tweet from Hand of Arsenal has made me gone from here to here.
When Sky Sports dropped that, I said it's Gara who's coming.
Yeah, I bro, that Sky Sports tweet, I just bodied that straight away. I knew that didn't mean anything.
I knew it.
I knew it.
No, I know what that is. That's all. That you know what it is. They're trying to put me off the scent. They're trying to put me off. Sky Sports were trying to put me off the Vinny scent, but I can smell the samba from a mile away, bro.
How about this? The reporter that dropped the news is Marino's brethren. That's when it all made sense to me. This is brethren. You get what I'm saying? It all made sense.
You don't know anything. A man said, the report was Real Madrid don't want to sell him. Sick,
yeah, well, Tom said I don't know.
You're sick, bro. What? Thanks.
Tommy said I don't know.
What a bombshell,
bro.
Wait, how about this? Where's Will? Where's Will? Oh gosh.
That's the American. That's the American Don, innit? That was trying to bad up Casey. Get him once. Get him here on stream.
Sunday. We say Sunday.
Let me deal with him. Let me deal with him.
Make sure because I'm going to be in the comments.
I'm going to deal with that
stream.
Yeah.
I'm buying new monitors to monitor every stream that's been chatting shit. I'm gonna have a fucking control panel with 50 screens, making sure everyone's watching their mouth. That's what I'm gonna have.
Let me get these. Let me get these supers. There's bare super chats. Let me get bare super chats.
Don't let me get Vinny, bro. Not me.
Shout out S only goes. Only Arsenal fans think the league is harder.
Only Arsenal fans thought Vinny was coming as well.
Yeah. I don't care about that debate. That debate.
Fuck that debate.
You
can have that.
Shout out Tiger Main with the CB. His money has got a lot of teams. Money has got a lot of teams with better squads,
including us because we got Vinny.
Hey, listen. If you man don't get Vinny,
Corey, I told you this might kill you.
Yeah, they're all in now. Corey, they're all in. They are all in. They're all in now. I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be saying I'm ready to be hurt again. You know my line. I'm ready to get hurt again.
I've put myself out with ball breakers. I've used both ball breakers once. It's too late. It's done.
I said
I got no ball breakers.
Bro, you might not survive. I might never speak to you, man, again.
No, it's a block thing.
Big with the $10. We also need to remember a lot of money is being made in the Premier League, and that is being shelved out to the so-called smaller teams, which you see them sell players for loads of money. Yeah, that's a valid argument as well. Big up Aiden Andrews. Sometimes think it's easy to use hindsight. Shake my head. Shout out Josh. What did I say? Haters can shut up. Wild lads.
Yeah, man. Tell them.
Shout out Trey. What have I been saying, Flawless? Bring me Vinny. But hey, we're gonna run the we don't care gimmick, can't we?
Yeah, Flawless. Are you on that same gimmick as Corey? We don't care.
What in
Well,
regards to what? You lot signing Vinny? No, of
Yes,
course.
that's
of course I
Corey's
can.
gimmick. That's Corey's
Yeah,
gimmick.
of course.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, right. Okay,
because
yeah,
Corey's
cool.
focused on what United are doing, but of course, I don't want you
Oh,
lot
so
to
you're
sign
all
Vinny.
doing the line together thing. I hear it.
Nah, of course, I get why, because Corey's probably saying I'm focused on United, but of course I care about you lot signing Vinny. I don't want you lot to get Vinny. No, this lies.
Corey, do you hear that, Corey?
Do you hear that? What do you think about that, Corey?
Oh, you know, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button for Vinny Jr. at least.
Now,
500,
listen, now,
600
are
people.
you guys,
Yeah,
are you,
just
you guys gonna tell them how I feel?
No, that's
Just
why we
by
asked you.
thinking.
Yeah, no, we asked you.
We
We
literally
asked
asked
you.
you a question.
Oh, man. Oh,
Because
I'm
Corey
actually
now,
allowed to-
Let's
it's
go,
in your
Corey.
face. It's staring at you
I
in your
need to
face
make,
as we
no,
speak.
I need to
So
make
now
sure
there's
I'm
no
allowed to
hiding.
speak about how I
Could you
feel. on
please, address the question and stop beating around the bush?
No, because
just wanna
Corey,
know-
before you could actually ignore it and run away from it because you didn't see any evidence. Now you're on literally look at you. Look at what's on top of you right now. It's staring at you in the face. So you can't run from this. You know what I'm saying? Look at it.
I'm not
No,
running
Corey,
from
before you go, look at it first and then tell me how you feel.
Okay. Can I speak now, or am I not allowed to?
You're not looking. I can tell you're not looking. Your
I know what you're
pupils are
doing.
shut.
You're doing
Okay.
that "can I speak now" thing to try and get around answering
You
the
get what I'm
question.
saying?
But
I'm
I'm
not-
not-
I'm
Corey,
going
put
to
your
answer it.
pupils
I said
up,
in the
look at
beginning.
me, and
I
show
said,
me.
Come on,
in the
come on,
beginning.
come
Hold on
on.
a second. I said in the beginning, I don't mind if you get him or not. I told you I don't really care. I said that in the beginning. You didn't accept it, and you're not accepting it now.
He's still-
It's
he's
like
still
you
not putting
want
the
me
tweet,
to
man.
care.
He's
It's
still not
like
putting
you
the
want me to care. I don't. Unfortunately for you, I don't care.
I know, Corey.
Stop the
Let's
cap.
go,
Go and show it to Tottenham or Chelsea or one of your London clubs. Go and show it.
Hey,
to
chat,
them.
do you believe him? Chat, do you believe him? I don't think anyone's buying it, Corey. Between me and
Bro,
you.
listen, they don't have to buy it. I'm talking about how I feel in the mouth. That's it.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just that
Run
you
around
will care. Corey, how about this?
with
If you
Tottenham
don't
and them
care
man
now,
and tell them you got Vinny.
Corey, if you don't care now, you will care. It's literally that. If you actually
told
don't
you,
care,
it just
you will
makes it
see why
harder.
you have to care.
It just makes it harder.
When
of
Vinny's
what I want
badding you
United
man
to
up
accomplish.
weekly,
That's it.
Vinny is making you man fucked up weekly. He's badding up Brighton, Palace, all these teams, Coventry.
Hey,
all these teams are talking about.
What's the
Don't tell
expectation?
her right
If you
back
sign
the
Vinny,
fence now.
if Vinny does join Arsenal, what's the expectation goals in the league?
40 GA.
Goals.
40
sis.
GA.
What's the goals?
Yeah,
What's the goals?
What in the Premier League?
Premier League solely. Just the Premier League.
I'll say 15 to 20.
He's got 20. He's got 20 for me.
What the fuck did you just say?
Sorry, 15 to 20. You got that for me.
15 to 20. How about this? I was told 30 GA for months. You better buck your ideas.
Once I
up,
said
kid.
goals. I said goals.
You better buck your ideas.
Once I
How many
said
goals is
goals.
that?
You
I
better
said
buck-
GA?
How
goals.
much
How many
GA,
goals-
kid?
how many
How
goals
much
is that?
GA? How much
Once I
GA,
said
kid?
15 to 20 goals. Relax.
How much GA? How much GA?
Bro, GA, like Paz said,
40
I'm expecting
GA.
30 to 40 GA.
20.
I'll be real.
Wait, in the league,
30
I'm saying
to
the
40
league only.
GA?
I'm
Yeah, in the
saying
league,
No, no,
in
no.
the league,
All
bro.
comps 40 GA.
Yeah,
No,
all
not all
comps.
comps. Whoa, not all comps.
No, but
The league.
Flawless, we're in
Give me
all
20.
comps. So you
Give me,
got
give me,
No,
give
no,
me,
no, I'm not asking
no,
about
we're
all
talking
comps.
give me
Prem.
north of
We're
18
talking
no,
goals.
but then because Corey, that GA in the
We're talking
Champions
Prem.
League
I'm
can
not
help you
saying
win
all
Champions
comps.
League. Now
You know
got
why?
GA.
Because
We're
you lot
talking
can draw
Premier
lower
League.
league that he can fill his
We're talking
Corey,
Premier
I'm
League.
trying to
I
win
want
Champions
to
League, Corey. I'm trying to win Champions League.
Is
You are,
So
but I'm
I
asking
have
you
to
to
think
try to
about
win the
Champions
Premier
League
League.
after.
But
Give me
what's my
30 Prem GA. 30 Prem
Yeah,
GA.
cool. Give me
Prem
then
GA,
25 to 30 GA in the Prem. Give me 25 to
Give
30.
give me them honorary numbers. I want them honorary
No,
numbers.
hold on.
Are you not
Give me a
signing
second.
one?
Paz,
Yeah, go on.
give me a second. Paz, give me a second. Kids, after what I had to,
Try again.
after the
Again.
numbers that was when Vert
Try
was
again,
signed,
kids.
I
Try
was
again.
told. Right,
Once.
so I'm not even going to go into
Kids,
it, but
try
when
again.
Vert was
Try again,
signed,
bro. Try
I was
again.
being told 25 GA to 30 GA minimum. Now I'm going to
Alright,
ask you
cool.
one more time to try again on how
Alright,
much
cool.
GA you
Try
expect.
again.
I'll go
I'm
again.
gonna tell
I'll
you
go
to try
again.
again.
I'll go
You
again.
try again.
Now, the reason why I'm saying 30 to 40
No,
GA,
kids. I'm going to ask you to try again.
They're cool. I'm not going to budge for the number. I'm not budging from the number. The reason being, Corey, the reason why I'm not budging from this number, is because I'm also in awareness that there has to be GA from other players, like Saka.
No.
Where's my
I didn't
Saka
get-
GA?
No, kids, you didn't give
Where's
me
my
that
Saka
leverage.
GA?
No, you didn't give me that
Vini and
leverage.
Saka together.
Once everybody eats, everyone
You
needs to
did
eat.
not
Is that what
give
I'm
me
saying?
that
So Saka
leverage,
needs to
kids.
eat
I need
too.
100 GA from
Kids,
Saka, Vini, and
kids,
Gyökeres.
Yeah, ask me that.
You did not give me
100.
that leverage. When I
I
signed
call
for
you, but then once, who needs to eat from
you weren't
Liverpool? Saka
talking
needs
about,
to eat. He's hungry.
how
He
much
needs to eat.
no, kids, hold on. You weren't talking to me about how much GA Salah gonna get. If I said Salah's gonna get a certain amount of GA, so I have to share that with Bert, I would have got crucified. And as soon as I said anything below 2025, you man started jumping around. So as I said, do not be using Saka as a he can get less. How much GA is he gonna get? And not more than the 10 that I bought for 116 million.
Listen,
how much GA?
In reality, to you, I don't know because he's not here yet. So
No,
I can't ask him to.
I know.
I think this is crazy. 15 to 20 goals, and you man are calling him the best left winger in Europe. Is that the expectation?
That. I need 25.
He's the best. He's the best left winger
I'm
in
with
Europe.
Paz's energy here. Paz's energy. I'm hearing
25 buff. After the
Surely
been
it's
shaking.
20 goals
Wait,
minimum.
so once when I said 30, you had an issue with that. When Paz said
No.
I'm saying goals.
GA.
I said 25
GA.
goals.
Oh,
I
I
said
said
40 GA. I said 40 GA.
I need 40 GA.
What across all comps is that?
Yeah, kids, don't back down now.
Need more.
Don't back down now.
Come back, kids.
More.
I have to leave in particular.
If you're the player that highest paid at Arsenal, I need you to do better than Saka's ever done.
The chest has disappeared for
Yeah,
the best
that- yeah,
left
I
that
winger.
need you
goes
to
without
be
saying.
better
That
than
goes
Saka
without
has
saying.
ever been at
No,
any point.
kids, he's saying 40 GA in the Prem. Now, are you on board with that?
Nah, 40
Bro,
GA in the
that, for
Prem.
me, that's a bit too much. I can't back that. Listen,
Yeah.
if he gets
I need 30 minimum in the Prem. I need 30
Wait, how
minimum in the
much?
Prem.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's what I'm saying.
Quick question. How much did Haaland get on his first season at City?
36 goals. He broke the record. He got 36 goals. He broke the record.
He got
In the
36
Prem.
goals. Yeah,
Wait, look,
36
I
goals in the
need
Prem.
crazy numbers.
In the
though.
Prem.
I do need crazy numbers.
Ronald got 36 in the Prem.
36 in the Prem, kids.
I don't even. That's
Yeah?
mad. I didn't know that.
Are we
Right,
really
exactly,
saying 15
kids.
to 20
Now-
goals in the Prem for Vinny?
By the way, Corey, Harden is
but
an
look-
out and out man. By the way,
We
so
can't
you can't really
right,
use
exactly.
smash our wage
So,
structure
kids,
and say
I'm
you can
saying-
get. I'm
I
sorry,
agree with you.
I'm not hearing that. We're not doubling Saka's money and talking about 15 goals, bro. We're not.
Yeah, now we're going mad. We're going mad.
That-
This is
now-
what
now-
I'm saying.
now-
That's the man that
and
we
just-
need to
and
stop.
just- Minimum
It's got to be 20 goals minimum in the Premier League.
20
right?
goals minimum,
Easy.
10 assists.
No, but
I
flawless.
need 20
All I'm saying is, I'm not
And
even.
that's tough.
Listen,
I can
flawless.
handle it.
Paz is not involved in this. Flawless. And Corey, please vouch. I take you back to the £116 confirmation of Florian versus signing.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah.
Corey? What
Yeah.
would the numbers being discussed? What were the
Bro,
numbers being discussed?
We were saying 30 GA. I want 30 GA.
Corey, that was you and E. That
Yeah.
was you and E.
No,
Oh
no,
my
kid.
God! This guy's
No,
a liar.
don't lie. Don't lie. Kids, don't lie. Because we were
He's
all
a liar.
sitting there. We're all sitting there, yeah. We're all sitting there saying, brother, he's the most expensive player in the Prem. Most expensive player in the Prem. Like, we will be watching him like a hawk. Just like
Bro,
Vinny would
hey.
get, just like it'll be the same thing with Vinny. Yeah, if he comes. That we'll
Yeah,
definitely be
bro.
watching Vinny every game, everything that he does wrong, everything that he does right. Yeah, we'll be watching. Kids, I'ma need at least this is the best left wing in the world, you're telling me.
No, Corey, you don't get to say that
Who's the best wing in the world?
Oh yeah, let me ask you, Corey, who's better, Vinny or Cava?
Vinny, me personally, I prefer Vinny. That's my
okay.
personal preference. I prefer Vinny.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So with Vinny, you guys are saying he's the best left wing in the world, right or wrong?
no. You'll say you agreed with me.
No,
said
kids,
Don't
I'm
throw
asking
me.
you. Kids, huh?
I'd say he's third, right?
Kids, don't
Third.
talk about my personal opinion. I'm asking you, kids. Do you believe Vinny's the best left wing in the world? Yes or no?
As
So
things
excitement
stand,
disappear quick surrounding this, man.
I'll
When
be
text
real,
messages
Cava,
drop,
that-
bro,
Why is it so hard to answer? Why is it so hard to answer?
They don't want to answer it, Corey,
Corey,
man.
why
You
is it so
don't
hard?
you don't-
Corey, once yesterday, Mont said that Cava's been the best for the past 2 years.
Yes.
So why are we now saying?
That's Montel's. That's Montel's opinion.
So why is Mont still 140 G?
No,
if
but
he's not the
kids,
best
I
in the
want your opinion, bro. Tell me your opinion.
Hey, you're letting man piss on your chips, by the way. I'm letting you know.
New
That's what I'm
tweet.
saying. Corey, I don't need to give you an answer. I'm not obliged to give you an answer.
Oh.
One, I'm a Prem champion.
Oh
And two, I wasn't the one saying Vinny's the best. Mons was saying that Cav was the best. So why is now? Why are you trying to give me expectations?
I don't want to answer the question. I respect it. But
I told you these men don't like expectation. They couldn't handle the inject. They can't handle the inject.
For months, you told me that Cav has been the best, and Cav got 8 league goals last season. So why are you now demanding Vinny to get 40 GA?
Because Crowder got 17 GA in the Champions League and won.
What you man said? Don't include all comps. You man specified the Prem.
No, we're talking about the
league.
So
why are you talking about all comps?
Yeah, but we
should have got more in the, and he should get more.
Yeah,
in the
Crowder should have got more than 8 goals.
Kvaratskhelia, by the way, Kvaratskhelia has been playing in League One, by the way. Yeah,
he played 28 matches, got 8 goals. I don't know what assists he got, but should he get more than 8 goals?
He's been there for 2 years. You get what I'm saying, first 8 goals is a
joke. How about this, kids? He's never been there for 2 years. He's been there for 18 months.
No, that months. This is League One. This is French league, bro.
Yeah, why you getting 8 goals? Okay, that's okay. That's all great and that. But the point is, is that what you seem to be doing is you've got hench, and now you don't know what to do with your strength. So this is what comes with strength. As someone who signed Isak, and the demands I had to stand on those demands. And what are you willing to demand? Because just because I think Kvaratskhelia is the best left winger in the world doesn't mean that you must think that. That is my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think that. That's my point. Then why are you?
I also said Kvaratskhelia, Mbappe, and Vini are in their own category, and there's a big drop after everyone else. I also said that.
You did. But Mons, Corey, my thing is here. You know why you man kill me? You know why you and Mons are killing me specifically?
You don't want to answer it, Corey.
It's because you man are big. You man are fishing.
It's just your opinion, kids.
And just to clarify, Kvaratskhelia got 19 GNA in 28 games.
Corey,
in the league.
When we spoke on buying Barcola, what questions was I being asked about Barcola?
Is he gonna I'm gonna need him to be like Salah. This is what was said for Barcola. They need him to be the Salah. This is what they're saying. And people were saying they're 2 different players. The Liverpool fans were saying they're 2 different players. We didn't care. But
Corey, it's funny though. And you see this. I know you man are all pressed again. Because you man asked me a question. First of all, you're not even letting me speak, for one. Number 2, what Mons is asking for and what you're asking for, I already have given you my expectation. You just didn't like it. So stop trying to fish for something.
This is why I asked you. Why is it when? So this is what I'm saying with the energy and consistency. You're not consistent. You're not consistent at all. Because as I said, I've given you a case study. When I signed Florian Wirtz, you were asking me for obscene numbers, right? And don't even think about denying it. Don't even think about denying it. Now that Vinny, because I do think, again, we've said 70-30, you think it's done, Paz thinks it's done. You think it's done, I hear it. If you think it's done and Vinny is playing for Arsenal next season, why do you think those numbers need to be the same when you're saying, and in your opinion, the best left winger in the world? I just want to answer that.
Again, and I will, you said, tell me don't deny it. I will deny it. I was not asking Wirtz to get 30 GA in a Prem.
Oh my God.
I was not.
What was your expectation of Wirtz? What should he have got?
For Wirtz, yeah, if I remember rightly, I'm sure I said 20 GA in a Prem and maybe 30 GA all comps.
Oh my
now God. That's what I can remember. I may be wrong.
Monto, I've got to go. Monto.
Last year.
But Keys, you are the biggest liar. You are the biggest liar.
I remember last year, bro.
You are the biggest liar. Yeah, there's no way.
Show me evidence that you've done before.
There is no way on God's green earth that you said it works. That the highest, the most expensive player coming to the Premier League has to get 20 GA in the Prem. There's no way on earth you said otherwise, bro. Show me. Big up, Paz. Just like you know me, kids, I know you. And I know you didn't say that.
You don't need to know. No,
hey, kids, don't sit here, yeah? Because I've been watching the stream, yeah? Don't sit here and let these lot pressure you into telling you what GA, yeah, just go, yeah. Don't let these lot pressure you into telling you what GA you expect.
He's already told
Wirtz to get.
Answer anything to him, but what I'm saying is, because again,
not Wirtz, so Vinny to get.
The reason why I'm angry. No,
That happens. That happens every time one of our teams sign a big player. That happens all the time.
Why is that not a fair question to ask?
No, before it's a fair question, but then if I answer, don't say you don't like the answer, because that's what Monts is doing.
Not liking the answer is being surprised. I'm surprised by the answer.
Yeah, but Monts is saying to me the reason why I can't say that for Vinny is because I said otherwise for Verts. I'm saying that I didn't say that. So I'm saying
even outside of that, to say 15 to 20 for a player of his caliber, you're saying he's the best left winger in Europe. I think he's the second best left winger in Europe. Gibbs White got 15 goals.
30 GA in the Prem. That could mean 20 goals, 10 assists.
So we're saying 30 GA. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying
that's
20
what I want. And I'm cool with that. I'll have it.
Hey, Kiz, you listen.
I can hear the 30 GA thing. I can hear the 30 GA.
Bro, he could go and get me 20. He can go and get me 20, yeah? Bro, Vinny can go and get me 20 as long as I lift the Prem and I will lift the champs. I don't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, everyone keeps saying how many goals Vinny needs to get. Like Kiz rightfully said, Gyökeres and Saka will have the same expectations as well.
Exactly.
Do you understand? They're going to have the same expectations to get goals. So if you're expecting Vinny to get 30 goals, then what you expecting Saka to get? Because if Saka don't get anything close to that, Saka's shit. That's going to be the narrative. Then to add Gyökeres to the mix, if Gyökeres don't get 20 goals, he's fucking shit.
But KC, none of those two are at the level of Vinicius Jr., so the expectation isn't going to be the same.
No, but it will be because I would like to think the same.
You're doing the victim thing, then Vinny Jr.
I'm not doing it. Right, so Montel, how much GA do you expect? Montel, how much GA do you expect Saka to get this season?
I don't expect Saka to get more than 15 GA because he's not been performing for the last 2 years.
No, I'm asking you. What do you expect?
What do you think? Yeah.
What do you expect him to get? What do you demand from Saka?
Not what I demand, because Saka's certified, bro. So it's like I don't go into each season and go Saka must do this and Saka must do that. Like I know what Saka's on. He's your best winger. Yes, he's had injury problems, so you kind of add a caveat to that. I feel like for me, I think he gets like 7 and like 10. I think he gets like between that, around that 15 GA mark. I think that's what he gets, but he offers more than GA in the game. So, do you get what I'm saying? I think that's what Saka would get. Like, bro, Saka's been injured and underperforming, but we know what Saka's on. Do you get it? So this is where you man have this weird thing that this victim thing going on. Vinny Jr. is not on the same planet as Bukayo Saka. So obviously, like, otherwise I'd be telling Saka to get 35 GA, like, which I don't do. Never have done. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so what about Gyökeres? So you expect 15 to 20?
I think Gyökeres will get goals, but I think he's shit. So, like, I feel like Gyökeres in all comps, could he get 20 goals again? I don't see why not.
No, in the Prem. I'm just talking about the Prem with these players at the moment.
Cool, yeah. If you're talking about in the Prem, Gyökeres probably between 10 and 15. Same again. That's what I think.
So Saka about 5 to 10 goals. Gyökeres, would you say 10 to 15?
It depends on his minutes, but 10 to 15, it depends what Arteta does with Havertz. And obviously, Vinny Jr. is going to be your talisman. So, being the best player in your team. So that's where the expectation will land on. I don't think it's difficult. I don't think these are difficult things to.
I don't think Gyökeres is even going to start. Achieve, but I can't even lie.
That's fair. That's what I'm saying.
I think Havertz is starting. I think Havertz is starting 9.
I'm just saying, if you sign what you think is the best player in the world, like, bro, like, come on now. Like, and as I said, you can't be annoyed. I'm not saying you are, but you can't be annoyed, or Casey can't come in and thinking, you can't be demanding this and that, because that's what happens when you sign a big player.
Of course. That's
no. I don't listen. Maybe I said it what I meant wrong. I don't mind you lot demanding it, but I'm also demanding it from you lot's players to say that, like, obviously Vinny
haven't signed Vinny Jr.
No, it doesn't matter. You signed Isak.
It doesn't. Yeah, and Isak got those expectations, which we have to stand on. So
the same with Wirtz. Right. It's the same with Wirtz.
Yeah, exactly. So Casey, don't come here and give these shit goal expectations when you said.
I'm not giving shit goal expectations. I'm saying ultimately, if he doesn't get, say for example, Montel, he gets 20 GA. Yeah,
because he was happy for Vinny to get the same amount of goals as fucking Gibbs White, bro. Like,
goals. How many goals did Gibbs White get?
15.
That's a great, but Montel, 15
Brother,
goals
that's
for
calm.
Casey,
15
come on,
goals.
bro. Come on,
No,
bro.
no, wait.
There and said
15
Isak and
goals.
Bert. So don't then
Montel,
say in the same sentence 15 goals.
wait,
Hold on, it
Montel.
wouldn't be okay for Isak to get 15 goals, Casey.
15 goals for Vinny in his first season as a winger who's not taking pens. I will fucking take. What are we, what are we arguing here, bro?
So Vinny Jr. has less expectations than Alexander Isak. Is that what you're saying?
Montel, Isak's a striker.
Yes or no?
And
Yes
Isak
or no?
is a
Yes
striker.
or no?
Wait,
Yes or no?
Isak is a striker who would take your
Yes,
pens, bro.
Casey, yes or no?
Bro, the answer is no, bro.
You gotta factor in all the context, man.
So you believe Isak has should have more expectation than Vinicius Jr.?
Not more, not necessarily more. But you have to understand the context, bro.
But they both have higher expectations.
You man didn't hear no context with Isak. There was no context.
What was the context of Isak when you signed him? You was prem proof and ready to go.
There doesn't need to be context. You've signed Isak. We've signed
There
Isak
wasn't,
for
man.
a club,
You signed
a
a
club
Prem
record
ready
fee.
striker
For a
that was
club
ready to
record fee, he needs to go and win us the league.
Yes, exactly. Because Monty was already prem proof and ready.
And when you're having a conversation about numbers on goals, you got to be hitting your 20s. It's just as simple as that.
Isak didn't even get 10.
Exactly, but it's not about what he did. It's about.
So if you're demanding 25 for Vinny and he goes and gets me 15 and like 10, and I win the league,
what are you gonna say?
Yeah, of course he's contributed. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my point. Because he didn't hit 30 or 40, I'm not gonna get mad.
That's not Casey. That's not Casey. Why do you argue a different argument when we're arguing one single thing? And what the point we're making is that with Vinicius Jr., you've made a signing, or it looks like he could be on the verge of signing an astronomical, biggest signing, probably one in Premier League history, right? And you're sitting there and telling me that 15 goals is fine with me. Yes, if Isak scored 5 goals and we won the Prem, I wouldn't give a fuck. Yes, we understand that. But in terms of a player's expectation, you can't sit there and say, you know what?
So wait, Mons. So you're expecting Vinny to come in and do something he's never done. How many goals do you expect him to get, by the way?
Bro, he's going to be the most expensive player. So Casey, by the way, you are the same individual that had this exact same conversation with me around Barcola 3 days ago. 3 days ago, because of no, Case, leave it out. I'm being real right now. 3 days ago, with Bradley Barcola, because of the price he was going to cost, you immediately did not care about the context. You did not care about his goal record. You said he needs to come in and do this, that, and the third because you're paying big butter for him. So now, do not change your opinion, do not change your tone, and do not change your expectations on a player that's not going to be only going to be more expensive. He's 10 times better. Vinny is 10 times better than Barcola.
Yeah, I can't.
So what are we doing?
That's why I clocked it.
No, kids. You're just ignoring what I'm saying by saying I've clocked it. Why don't you answer what I said instead?
Yeah, no, bro, Mons, I've already asked you way back. I've tried to give you my rebuttal when you're saying, "Oh, no,
come on, man, I do. No, I'm not having.
You should be getting 30K in the Premier League, and that's fine. You're asking for 40.
Yeah, no, I hear that, Kay.
And what me and Casey are saying is, even it cool. Let's say he doesn't get 40 and he gets 30. What are you then going to say? That was a bad signing?
No, of course not.
So then, what's the need for the demand of 40? What's the need for it,
bro? I didn't say, bro. I said when Paz said 30, I said, yeah, that's fine. Like I don't think that's too mad to say. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, bro. You can't sit there and do what you do for Barcola for me, and then sit here and then have a pigeon chest when you sign Vinny. Don't do that.
Bro, Mons, listen, I'm a cautious guy in it. Yeah,
of course.
I've learned over the years to be just laid back. Let it come to you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, end of the day, Vinicius Jr., if he does sign for Arsenal, it's going to be the biggest signing of the history.
I agree. Yeah?
But I'm saying because of that reason, once I'm not going to start saying these outlandish numbers and going mad because that's very difficult to get in your first season in the Premier League.
Kids,
and I can't ignore that. It's something I can't ignore.
Kids, no content. You weren't
you're using
you can't pick and choose. You want to pick and choose when you give the context.
Yes, Mons, you're using the Isak thing as a rebuttal. My thing to you, is that Isak was a Prem ready player. You know what I'm saying to you, Mons? He's already ready.
PSG? What's going on?
No. Best player in the world.
Best winger in the world.
I never said he's the best player in the world.
Best winger in the
No,
world.
but
Sorry,
if
best
we're
winger.
saying he's the best,
Best winger, yeah. We're best winger. No. Best left winger. Best left winger in the world.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
There should be big expectations on
That's
that.
not even best left winger is not even crazy. That's not even mad. Like, his left winger pool's dead. Other than him and Kvaratskhelia, bro, it's low. Do you know what I'm saying? And cool, you could dash in Mbappe. But again, that's my point. It's very difficult to just ask somebody to come from the Liga, where he's been his whole career. Yeah. Bar the little go at Syria, Brazil.
I'll be real.
And demand 40 GA. That's mad.
Now, do you see how the man them feel?
No, but
of course, you see my argument here, where it's like you man can't be, you man will dish out all of this stuff, and then when it's you and you've got your player,
you're not even making sense.
How am I not making sense?
You're saying it's run. Cool, you're basically saying it's run.
And I'm not even giving the Isak. I'm not even giving you the Isak one anymore. I literally sat there and had to listen to the Barcola bullshit for literally 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
So who was demanding mad numbers for Barcola?
Brother, the whole panel.
What? How much? How much GA?
The man then was saying, how about this? I was hearing stupidness about going and winning the league. That's number one.
No, that's fair to no. That's not mad to say. I expect you to be in a title race. Why not?
No.
Going and winning the league. Good enough to be in a title race.
Not even about good enough. You should be good enough. And if you're not, that's on you.
But do you think they are?
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point we're making. It was the fact that if I win and bought Barcola, I need to go win the league. That was the first thing that was said. And with the amount of money he's costing, I don't care. Like they were like, I don't care if he's not really a goal scorer. I don't care if he's more of a guy like this. I don't care. He needs to do this and that because you're paying big butter. End of story. Yeah, these don't want to come over here and deflate the chest upon serious questions when signing a serious player. So, kids, as I said, you might not have been there in that stream, which is why I didn't say too much to you, but I didn't appreciate Casey coming up in here after saying what he said 3 days ago.
You know, that's fair enough. That's
all it is.
Again, I can only speak for me in it. It's like, for me, 30J Vinicius Jr. in the Prem, I'm cool. More than cool. That's more than playing your part.
30 GNA, that makes sense.
That's more than playing your part, bro.
I think 30 GNA is a lot. It's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And once,
we should expect a lot from someone of his caliber.
Exactly.
The best left winger.
It's not a disrespect.
The best left winger in the Premier League.
For us to expect that is not a disrespect. It's defo not a disrespect. Like when man was saying I want this and that from, that means the man them know I've signed a jugador. Like I've signed a bad man. You get it?
I'll be real. Sorry, off topic, I think PSG are declining. I can't even lie.
What made you say that?
That Mika I think they're signing that Mika Götze from Ajax.
Yeah.
I'll be real. He's a baller, yeah, but I think again, like there's levels in it. Like I think
they're already established in their team. They've still got the best team in the world. They're not losing any players. They're not losing anyone.
No, I feel that they're losing Barcola. I think.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I think that's bro. The months that's a downgrade, bro. Barcola's better than Götze, 100%.
Yeah, he is. Obviously, he got us to prove. But I feel like he'll do the role that. Listen, I don't like. Look at their Diamande pursuit. They're looking for someone to kind of come in and play League 1 minutes while these three rest and win the champs. That's what That's what I think their thing is.
Yeah.
That's what I think their thing is. Yeah, I don't know, innit? But the shout out Mike, it's Mike for the super. We'll shut off in a second. Big up this Mike with the £5 super chat. We got a clip for when this doesn't go through. Oh, Mike still thinks it's not going through.
Boy,
I think it's happening still. Shout out Giovanni with the super. The decision, Vinny. Well, personal terms are agreed, innit? So shout out Gio Famo over there. He says, Vinny, oh my god, boys. Shout out Tiger goes food chained, Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, all that shit about Morgan Rogers.
Big up Blaze is still waiting for the source, by the way. He doesn't believe in hand of Arsenal as well. Shout out Trey goes, can't lie, I'm desperate. I'm refreshing for news. Man are going like this on there. Waiting for the Ornstein bomber. Team bomber before 12, 100% though. Shout out Gio again. He goes, Samba for the soul, boys. Oh my God. Says Gio with the super. Big up Trey goes, rivals are desperate. They was back in Sky Sports, says Trey. Shout out Kenny with the super. Vinny has never scored more than 16 goals in La Liga.
That's true.
You better figure out a way to score more goals as the most expensive signing.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. There is an
That's the way the game goes.
That comes in and the wages and the
that's
level.
The way the game goes.
We're saying he's the best left winger in.
That's the way the game goes, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out, it's Mike. He goes, kids ducking questions again. Shout out Kenny with the super. He goes, I meant 17, so I don't see him hitting 20 goals.
17.
Yeah, you might figure out a way, Kenny.
Telling me you can't match Thiago.
Yeah, that's a good point. But Thiago again, pen tax in it, pen tax.
Yeah,
I think Vinny might go on pens. I don't think Saka's a selfish player. He's not a selfish player. He'd rather if Saka scores one goal and the team wins, he don't care. He's not that.
Yeah, but Vinny's not even. I'll be real. The pens that I've seen Vinny take have been a bit mid. I can't lie.
I don't think Vinny's I don't think he's a bad pen taker.
Yeah, he's not bad. I just feel like I'd even Gyökeres. Gyökeres
is probably your best pen taker.
Yeah, he's our best pen taker by miles, 100%.
Yeah. He puts his foot through the ball.
Yeah,
you're not saving it most of the time. Shout out Wugambino with the £2 super. Like I said the other day, all this and Vinny don't sign.
I'll be honest, man. What I said before is literally that. If anything, it's gone up again. The more I talk about it with you lot, the more I just need this to just happen. I can't afford for this not to happen. I'll say it now. I don't care. I'll say it right now. I'll be vexed. I'll be honest.
If what?
Because this is too big of a vibe. You get what I'm saying? This is too big of a vibe to just not. Yeah, this has to happen, bro.
I think you're leading it though, man. I think you're in the ascendancy.
Oh yeah, you put it up. Yeah, Handlebarsel said that Rock Nation are gonna deny it because obviously they want to still get that contract with Madrid. I think they want to get that sorted out. But again, that's the full save is with us. So yeah, they'll deny it. But yeah, we know the rule.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Well, listen, guys, this stream was not supposed to be 2 hours, but you guys have got added content. Do you know what I'm saying? Guys, make sure you subscribe to Sarcam City TV. We'd really appreciate it. Troops, you going Flawless, you going live?
Yeah, I am going live actually.
Well, right now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going live right now.
Let me redirect that. We've still got 600 in the house. Let me redirect that now. You lot stay here, don't go.
You see that in the private chat, yeah?
Yeah, I'm literally just touching it now.
Yeah, bless, appreciate it. You lot run up the likes here though. Subscribe. It's been a minute since I've been on Big Six Pants. So big up Months, man. Big up KC, Kids, Corey E, the whole gang over here, man. The whole family over here. It's good to be back over here. It's been a minute still. You might have entertaining the shit, man. Like I say this all the time. You might have that's why at times I don't be saying shit on stream. I'm like, yo, these men are hilarious. So, where you might wind each other up is a figure of beauty, man.
Yeah, now we all know our trigger points. We all know
You can tell you about a genuine family. That's what it is. That's why I don't want to get aware of that. I'm like, yeah, these men, yo, this is hilarious. Trust.
Everyone knows how to rattle each other. No one is rattle proof on this. No one's rattle proof, bro. That's the beauty of the channel. You know, make sure you're smashing the like button as well, man. I don't know how many likes we're on, but please make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Yeah, Flawless, I think it's should be set up now. Yeah. You don't know what to do. You know, I do a
months before you carry on. I'm a dip blessings months.
Yeah.
Hey man, kids.
Big up,
Everyone, man, blessings. Big up you, man. Yeah. Big up.
You look, I would do a video with the walk, but it's dark now, so I can't. I'm gonna record it here because I know you look like the walk and talk videos, but this is generally I'm not walking around at night. So yeah, I'm gonna record the video here. Arsenal and Vinny video dropping in about an hour. I'll drop in about an hour and a half. Do you know what I'm saying? But all right, guys, big up everyone. You lot, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Head over to make sure you subscribe to Pads as well. Smash the like video and enjoy your weekend. We will be having, hopefully, I say we will, I don't want to guarantee, but we'll try and invite Will back on Sunday.
Yes.
So keep an eye for Sunday's show as well. But big up, guys, and we'll see you lot in the next one. Take care, people. And big up everyone who sent in their supers as well.